Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Hey, guys.
Okay. You normally tell me how many people are in the room.
I think it was 57 at the time.
Okay.
That were waiting. And probably chatting. Okay.
Okay. How's everybody doing tonight? Pull it up.
Okay, we are moving regularly this week.
Okay. You did some little tweaking.
Yeah, I had to do some like technical stuff to figure out why we were moving in slow motion and
okay. You did good.
Yeah, no, I was like troubleshooting, so they were like shut it down, make sure the app is updated, so I reset my phone and I think we're good.
Okay.
Looking at us, we look normal. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Any issues?
How everybody can see us?
They're saying, hey, 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 hey.
All
No
right.
echoes, no slow-mo. Thank you, Leslie.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Everything's good behind the scenes. We got it together. Well, how late are we? Just
10 minutes. I said, why don't we start going live 8:10? No, because then we'll be busted and be live 8:20. I'm like, no, we're not pushing the time up. We're just going to try to start being on time.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
Thank you, Yolanda. I know there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. She said congratulations on winning the contest. We said we're going to do this live, like positive style, like the positive, and then we'll get to the bustedness.
Yeah, it was because of you guys. I mean, you guys went hard. Well, I wasn't even like really aware of it. I think I was sleeping late one morning, and then you're like, Mom, wake up, guess what? And then you told me that, I'm like, you interested in a contest or something? You're like, no, but I think the people entered us.
Yeah, so there wasn't, so let's, so Instagram and YouTube are two totally different things. So if you are only on YouTube, you might not be aware of what's going on. But there is a brand called Honey's Handmade, and they're a small Black-owned company, and they have like all these products. And I guess they put out a post and said, what influencers do you want us to work with, or who should we work with next, or whatever. And I saw that post because you guys kept tagging MADCURLS in it. I just like, we're liking your comments, like, you know, cool, this looks like a cool brand, whatever. And then I guess based off of the people that were on that list, she took 5 of them, and we were all entered into like a contest, I guess, to be flown to Miami to like see the brand and meet her. And so we were amongst the people that were entered, and then you guys went crazy from there. And
you guys watched it. Like, if you saw the numbers drop, then you guys would just like come hard. And is Erica filming on here right now? But she was saying she was getting her sons and her family and Uncle Ray Ray. Okay.
Yeah, Jermaine and Crystal were doing that too. Their husbands, so their brothers and sisters, friends.
Where are all these people coming from?
Ashley Harris said she was everybody she met one day, she was taking people's phones. Like, let me just like this post really quick, and you guys like did that.
Really cool.
You guys did that. And so
we're going to Florida.
We're going to Florida in March. And so we're excited. We are super excited. And we're excited we get to go together. Yeah. If you saw the video we posted on Instagram, like how she was announcing the winners, it was only supposed to be 3 winners, but she was like, now there has to be 4.
We were debating that before the announcement, like earlier in the afternoon, and we said it's a unique situation. And when I was reading the email, it was using the singular words like her and she, and I said, do they understand that MADCURLS is a them, you know, and a they? And I said it's singular. So you said, I think it was just probably a copy and paste thing. I said, I hope so. I said, what if we have to choose? What if only one of us
We
can
said
go?
if only one of us could go, neither one of us would go, because it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
So,
but she made it crystal clear when she made it. She goes, I know I said 3. She said, but it's gonna be 4 because it's a mother and daughter team. She said MADCURLS, and she said I'm flying them both out.
Yeah,
so
we loved her vibe.
Clear.
Yeah, so we're so excited. We're so excited. But you guys did that. It was just like a blessing out of nowhere. Like, we didn't even like, I don't know, see that coming. That was crazy. But it was awesome. People are saying vlog. Yes. We'll probably definitely vlog the trip. Definitely. So should we say hi to some people? If you guys already said hi, say hi again so we can do roll call and just say hi to the people.
All right.
In here.
I see a Tanya Clinton. Hello, welcome. Xavier Villatora, Evelyn Bradwell, Leslie LeBron. Is it Mariah or Maria? Probably Mariah, right? Mariah Bell. Let's see.
Here they go. Oh, here they all come. Okay.
Aaliyah Webster.
Aaliyah Webster.
July Alba, 1922, Misty Blue, Pamela Fitzpatrick. We have Aaliyah Webster said, hey. Okay, Annabella, is it Codas? Okay.
Ari, Wisdom is better.
Crystal Garcia. Are you there with your margarita? Ready for the hot tea?
The hot tea. Yeah, no, if you're not on Instagram, you missed a lot this week. So we got
I'm not on Instagram, and I missed a lot this week.
Yeah.
No, I had to go over to Instagram because of ratchetness. But you all know I don't hang around Instagram, but I had to make my appearance.
You had to make it. But we're gonna get to that. story.
Okay, so keep calling them out.
We're going
Kid's
the end
sister.
of March. Yeah, Kid's sister.
Okay, Sabrina Rodriguez.
Let me see. Erica Fleming, Kat, Heavenly Me, July Alba, Ashley Harris, Caramel Mocha, Yolanda, Let Your Light Shine, 17.
Erin Lewis, Big Beautiful Light. So congratulations, ladies. Ebony Randall,
Alexis Johnson,
Jada,
Felicia FH Nurse Mom,
Alicia
and
Price.
Jelani.
Okay, let's see. Alicia Price, Erica Washington, Joyce, is it Delafus? Catherine Miller, that sounds like a new name. Joyce, are you new?
Are you new?
Who's new? Hands up for all those that are new.
New to
Because we
live.
pretty much recognize names.
So wonderful.
Hi from Chicago, Catherine Miller. Okay, that's new.
Sharon Johnson, 106 Andy. Hey,
Wait,
girl.
Sandra Hunter, Taz.
Oh, yes, Taz.
Okay.
Taz.
Sharon Johnson. You said Sharon Johnson. Okay, I see.
Sheena Donovan. Is
Okay.
that a new name?
No.
Or maybe or people
No,
add.
well, she's on my Facebook, so.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the picture. Did you add a picture? Sometimes people add pictures.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh,
that
that's what
was
they
like
look like.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. No. I don't know. Maybe it's a different Sheena. Are you on my Facebook? I don't know.
Sheena Donovan.
She doesn't look like the one on my Facebook. Okay, I don't know. Are you following somebody else's face? Or are you new?
Flowers 106, Samantha, Nikki O, Sarah.
Samantha, Nikki O. It's Samantha. And then there's Nikki O. It's not Samantha, Nikki O. Okay. Let's give everybody's name, their little 15 milliseconds of fame.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we have to
Original
slow-
Hershey.
Okay, we have to slow down our vernacular.
Jan. Charnay Weaver.
Drama over here.
Pondette. Leslie Booth.
Oh, Pondek is there? Oh, there's Pondek. Okay. Hey, lovelies. All right. We have Leslie Booth, Ellen Guise, is it? And Kayla P.
Oh, okay.
Jordan Michelle.
No, Sheena said she's not on your Facebook that she knows of.
Okay. All right. So just the name Sheena and the way it's spelled is exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
She's
Okay.
new in Pittsburgh. Oh, hey, girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, girl.
All right. Deidre Bivens. All right. Jordan Michelle. Let me skip over that one. Manisha Parker. What's up, my ladies? Congratulations. Thank you. Couldn't have happened if it wasn't for
So
you
it's not
guys.
Alicia Price. It's pronounced Alicia.
Alicia. Where's it at?
Right here. I scroll down because like there was mad comments
Okay.
we're missing.
Okay. All right.
Ellen Guys, like disguise. Like just one of the guys. Oh, guys. Like this. Oh, what did we
guys.
say?
I said please. Okay. No, definitely phonetically spell it or tell us correct us. I like to be corrected.
Yeah.
Some people don't, but I do. I like to go higher in
More than
life.
some people.
My grandmother, she didn't like to be corrected at all. She took great offense to that. And I don't know why. You only could get better and pronounce words properly. So I don't know.
Okay, girl.
To each his own.
Who is Zena? I'm here from London watching you guys at 116. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Hey. People from the UK. I know you guys
Yes.
watch us like in the middle of the night.
Uh-huh. Okay, we have an Arlene Williams. Mandy Manning. Tiara Sneed. Wait, was that your name? Parker, right?
She says we got it. You are so funny. It's a French name and you were mad close.
Okay.
All
right.
All right, girl, you got to speed it up,
Or is
girl.
it Diasha? Okay, we have Sean Michelle.
I don't know
I
where you
think
are.
KMY Yo. All right, so that was all right. So I went back. I think we covered everybody. If not, come on back around.
Right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Tiara Price.
Did we get Ina a day? We have Godchild 459.
Diasha Bessard, Gail Friend.
But we have Marie Yum 1.
To tell us the tea.
Yolanda. Oh, you guys took the roll call?
Hi,
Okay.
Xavier. Hey.
Let's see.
All right, Maureen Wilson. All right.
Is Maureen Wilson the one that said she didn't like our new intro?
Yes, that was Miss
Okay.
Maureen Wilson. That was so funny.
And she made a point to say over
I know
and
some of you guys are struggling with our new intro, but it's okay. Pretty soon, like it'll just be like normal.
Yeah.
But this one through you guys because the curl what is it? The Curl Junkie video we filmed like a week or something before we actually changed our intro. So some of you guys were like, oh, the old intro's back. I'm like, not so fast.
It's not.
It's not. It's not back.
We're doing new things.
New things.
But I don't know. We're we talked about this last week. We're trying to just trial and error things. You guys, if you balk too much, we might have to do something. Probably not. But anyway, I told the woman today I had to go to the eye doctor today, and I said she's really good. I said, do you have to have schooling to do what you do? Like I guess she's an optician or something. Like she's the one that selects the glasses and what looks good on your face and all that stuff. And so and she said I always select the right ones. And I'm like, I know, but I always do my own thing. I said, but lesson learned. I said the last time I got you guys Samantha Ivy's not here yet, but she liked those big black ones. I had to resort to those because I broke my very favorite one, so I had to resort to those, but those were not my favorite. So I said no, I choose my own thing. Like nobody, optician or not, I have my own ideas, but such is life. All right, so yeah, so the intro may stay. It depends, and then it may not.
Yeah, so yeah, may or may not. Hi CCJ. I don't know if it's a hi CCJ, but everyone's saying hi to CCJ. So hi CCJ. I was asked about my hair and why it looks so moisturized. This is a fresh wash and go today, and I did the entire CURLMIX watermelon line. I started with the serum. I did a hot oil treatment, and then I washed it with the shampoo and conditioner, and then I put the gel down, and I put the moisturizer on top.
It really does look moisturized.
And I am just loving it.
Yes, it looks.
So.
And it feels moisturized too, right?
The whole thing. I had a straight CURLMIX wash day today, the whole 9.
All right. All right. So did we say TJ Lightfoot, CK King, Doris Smith? All right. While you still, let me start pulling up my receipts.
Okay. Yeah. So
because the tea's not hot until you have receipts. Until people can say any old thing, but when you have receipts and not afraid to share them, then that's what makes it authentic.
Yeah. So again, if you were only on YouTube, you missed the drama. On Instagram, we were actually called out by a company, shockingly, and it was just a mess on Instagram.
And we've since been told it's kind of like the nastiness of social media. They never. Can you imagine me going into Nordstrom's, returning something, and them renting out a space on the front cover of the New York Times and saying Lori Wesley came in here and returned something? Like really? But she did that with the purpose of trying to embarrass us or humiliate or whatever. I don't know, guys. I was seriously not bothered. You were bothered.
I hit the ceiling, and I think because you were dealing with the company as a customer, and she took it to MADCURLS, and I was like, she's not coming at MADCURLS, because this got nothing to do with me. I haven't said nothing, I wasn't in the emails. I'm like, she's coming at you, and so for me, it wasn't her coming at MADCURLS, she was coming at my mom, so I was flipping out, and I'm like, what are we gonna do?
It was not PR, it was not through MADCURLS, not through any sort of a MADCURLS account or anything. It was through a Lori Wesley, People's Bank, my money, okay, and I went in as a customer. We initially tried to reach out when you guys kept raving about the company, so we reached out twice, and twice we were ignored.
Yeah, so they want to know. Yeah, so they want to know who the company is. So it was Naturally United Curls, with the cake batter leave-in and all that kind of stuff. You guys had been talking about them all 2018. So I think kind of mid 2018, I reached out through an email as MADCURLS and said hey, we'd love to work with your company, try some products, do a review, that kind of thing. No response. So let it go. And then towards the end of December, you got end of 2018, December, I reached out a second time and I was like, hi again, we're MADCURLS. We'd love to, hear more about your company. For me, it was more just because at that point I was ready to buy some products, but I was just so confused on what they had. They had gels and deep conditioners and this and that, and nothing was on the website. So I reached out more as we'd love to work with your company, but what do you have going on? What's on your website? Again, no response. So at that point I was kind of done with the company, but you still wanted the cake batter leave-in. You were obsessed with the cake batter leave-in.
And I was at CCJ in the room. I said the other day, I'm blaming her. I specifically asked, does it smell just like cake batter? It definitely looked like it because it was all over the place, and it was just gloppy, Duncan Hines cake batter. So I was out. All right. So anyway, I'm pulling up the receipts now so we can have the exchange of the conversations. Guys, did we not have all week to do this? Did we not have all day to do it? Did we just have an hour or two ago to do this? Yeah. But of course, I'm looking for them now.
So I was going to get you the cake batter leave-in. I went on the website to buy it, and it was in the cart and everything. And then when I saw the shipping, I don't know, the order jumped to $30-something. I'm like, I love my mom as much. I'm not buying her this $30 conditioner. I'm not doing that. So the shipping threw me. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So I didn't do it. Thank God I did it because you ended up doing it, and you were like, Tay, I bought the cake batter leave-in or whatever. And
then you said one night you said I have a surprise for you, and you guys know it ended up being the Sultana Botanicals Edge Control because the Barbie bling, I couldn't find it and I was completely out of it. In some of our videos, we showed our empties and I always talk about it to cover my gray temples and all that. And so you surprised me with that. And when she said, I have a surprise for you, I said, oh my gosh. I said, it's a product. And you said, yes. I said, please don't tell me it's the cake batter leave-in. And you said, no. I was like, okay.
Cake batter leave-in. But I did think about it.
One morning I woke up with like this kind of like this like little devilish grin on my face. And I'm like, I was shopping last night. I said, when you were sleeping. And so you're like, what did you get? And I'm like, no, I said, because did that video go out yet when you always try to tell me what to do? And I am not bothered, and I just go on above your head and just do what I want to do.
I'm not sure.
Tired of her monitoring me. And so that night,
that's our vlog we did.
I wanted it very badly, and you said you weren't getting it for whatever, principle or whatever. I should have, wiser heads prevailed, but
because we love we love black owned brands. We love small black owned brands. We love working with the smaller ones and like giving them some notoriety, giving them the MADCURLS review, putting you guys on. So, but like I was not really pressed for Naturally United Curls. Once it didn't go through, I was just like, whatever, like that's that. But you went on and you bought the product. So how long did you wait?
So I ordered it January 17th and it came last Saturday, which was what date was that? Let's get some calendars out here, guys. What was last Saturday? What was the date? It was a little bit longer than, say, a normal turnaround, but it wasn't obnoxiously longer, okay? So when we're going to tell the story, we're going to tell it fair. We're going to tell it very accurate, very precise, and I'm a stickler for detail. So this is going to be a very detailed, honest review, as I always say.
Yeah, because I was like, we're getting a review one way or the other, so.
Yeah, I think that's what set her off.
That's what, that. All right. Yeah, okay. So basically the package came, and I think that day you were kind of like.
I had a migraine.
You had a migraine, so you were just kind of in the bed, in the dark, like whatever, and I came in the room, and I'm like, Ma, I was like, look, I'm like, your package came, it's here.
And I was
and
shocked because I got this new app it's called Arrive, and you may order something online, and it automatically, I don't know how it fetches it from Arrive, but anything you order online, it fetches it, and all of a sudden it's in the Arrive listing, and it'll show you the day it's coming. And it actually was scheduled for Monday, but it came last Saturday. So that I was like pleasantly surprised. And I said, wow. And so my migraine kind of like dissipated, and I set up, and I was really excited. And so I opened it, and
so we opened the package, and the smell hit us before anything else. It was just like boom, like I'm like, whoa, like why does this smell so strong? Like,
now you know that I don't like floral, and you know that I love sweet. So, and I asked specifically for those of you guys that had it, does it smell like cake batter? Does it smell just like Duncan Hines cake batter? Oh, you all said it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Everybody said it did. In my opinion, and you know that I'm a hard critic because I like certain kinds of sweets. To me, it was a toss-up between flowers and cake batter. It had a floral kind of note in there somewhere, so it didn't nail to me cake batter. It was cake batter, but with flowers, okay, like with roses.
So I said that like the smell sensor in the nose of the beholder. I was like, because to me, I see where they were going. Like I smell the cake batter, and then we started taking out Camille Rose and smelling Camille Rose. And like this is cake batter, and compared to this, I think this is more cake batter than Camille Rose's. But you smell flowers, and so we were like debating the smell.
Then we started going back and forth because I got our Camille Rose, and you held this one, and I just kept saying Camille Rose is sweeter to me. This one was off a little bit, in my opinion. In my opinion.
It's my opinion.
But in my opinion, it was just slightly off. But I ordered strictly. This is nothing new to me, nothing new to this channel. I order very frivolously. I order things strictly for the packaging. Strictly for the packaging. When you guys know how obsessed I was with Botanicals, strictly because of the packaging. Was I not obsessed about, in my mind, this invention of this teddy bear from Vermont? When I went years ago with my father, I had these memories of Vermont. And when the teddy bear conditioner came, it didn't come in the shape of the teddy bear, and they said they don't know what I was talking about, but it never existed. I don't know why I created this container in my mind, but I order strictly. And you guys know a few weeks ago I said that I kept that hot sauce in the old-fashioned Louisiana hot sauce bottle. I keep pouring the new like fatter bottle into the old one that looks like, I am just a stickler. I'm just really I love packaging, and I buy things strictly for packaging.
So you bought it for the packaging and the name and just the whole thing because you love sweet scents. So again, we opened the package and the smell hit us before anything. So we pulled out the plastic bag, literally was like a plastic bag, and the lid was completely destroyed. It was cracked, and the product was all over the bag. It was just all, you couldn't even see the label or anything on the product because there was just leave-in all in the bag, and the lid was like completely cracked.
And as we tell the story, things are in the eye of the beholder, okay? So tonight, as I was saying it, I said, am I a drama queen? Did I go like a little bit Lori-ish? I don't know, and it was my right to, because I spent my money, okay? And so I am very much of a stickler. It was going to be reviewed on our channel, and I wanted to review it in its best light. So this was, all right, first of all, this is the bubble wrap, okay? United States Postal.
Yeah, careful with our address.
Yeah, okay. Postal Service. Okay, so you know that the bubble wrap, this is not a flimsy envelope, but it's too flimsy to drop a product in that has a plastic lid on it, okay, and not protected. Who is she on here?
It doesn't even say fragile.
Yeah, well, Karen Reeves, right, sent me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
The other day, she heard me in one of the videos saying that I wanted the Weedad Maganka oil, and she sent me the oil in the mail because she said she got it and she didn't like it. Oh my gosh, could I even get a hold of it? Could I even open it? It had so much bubble wrap around and around
Karen
and around
Reeves
and around
put like 28 layers of bubble wrap and plastic bags and tape.
That's how you wrap products, okay?
Yeah.
And especially like in oil. So I opened it up in the
Got
car.
here in one piece.
Yeah, I opened it up and like no oil went any place. It was so well wrapped. It was taped down. It was well wrapped, and then in a bubble wrap envelope. Okay, you don't put this kind of a see-through,
I don't even know,
as a dime plastic thing with this kind of a heavy container.
Yeah.
Over in a plastic envelope. So let's start there. Okay.
So it was in this, and then it was
now
in
this has since
that.
been cleaned up. So this was just filled. It had cake batter all in this. It could have been a pastry thing at that point. I could have really done a decoration because of that. All the cake batter was in here, and I was just devastated.
You were. I was so sad
really
for
upset.
you. I was so upset.
It's almost like if you have children and your kids make a mess, you don't even know where to begin to clean. I didn't know whether to take the whole thing and just go for broke and put the whole thing under the sink and just let it go all down the drain. I didn't know whether to salvage it, so I decided I was going to try to salvage it. So here I am scraping the bag, scraping it off the. I mean, should I have had to do this seriously?
And then you
for
were
$20 plus $10 shipping.
shipping.
Where do you get that price for shipping? $10. Okay, that's outrageous to me. Absolutely outrageous, but still, I wanted it, okay? I wanted it strictly because of, this is all taped down because it cracked. I wanted it strictly because of how cute it was to me. It was like the birthday cake. They always say good and bad publicity is good, so she's still getting advertising as we tell the story. So good on her, okay? But I have to tell the story, I have to show proof, the receipts. So it was adorable to me. It had the little cupcake. I like the way it said cake batter, all the different like little pastel colors, little cupcake. To me, it was so cute, and all I want to know, did it smell like it? I guess to somebody that's not as particular as me, it would pass muster, they say, but to me it smelled, like I said, cake batter and roses. Okay, so now we have the pastry bag with all of my products in the bag. Okay, my $20 product now in the bag. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Then the lid, it just was not salvageable. I put it together because I needed it for the story tonight, but I don't do my business like this at all. Maybe other people do. I don't. I don't like things like, all right, I would never like look at this. Okay, it could just be me, but I don't do broken down stuff like this. All right, that crack there. This is all taped down.
You taped it. If it wasn't taped, the lid wouldn't be on.
Yeah, so this
and you were trying to take a lid from another product. I'm like, Mom, we don't have
we had all
a lid like that to spare.
So we're trying to do we're trying to do our those Monday giveaways, whatever we're doing, those
mystery boxes.
The mystery boxes.
Yeah.
And so they were all there, and I just kept trying. I was taking this and measuring it. I wonder if this will fit on here. I wonder if this. Tay, can I have a lid? And you're like, are you serious? And you're like, what am I gonna do with these products? I'm like, can you put some tin foil around it or something? I really wanted like a nice. You're gonna give me a black lid. I'm like,
yeah. You were like, I need a white lid. I'm like, Mom, we don't have a white lid that looks like that.
And like, I think Oars might have had one, but it was round and bubbly, and I wanted this identical lid.
So the Oars product would have went bad because you wanted to say, I'm like, Mom, get some tin foil. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
But I didn't want this to start oxidizing, turning extra yellow, looking a mess. So I just wanted it immediately fixed. So I ended up taping this. But this, it was like a jigsaw puzzle. It was very hard. Now you guys might think, please, LoriAnne, like give us a break. But be that as it may, that's just how particular I am. Okay. So all right. So this is cracked. All my product was gone. Now you would never know it, okay, because I scraped it back off the sink and put it back in here and then started wiping it around. A lot went down that drain, and I didn't appreciate that. All right, so anyway, the conversation started. So I went immediately to the DMs. I learned how to do DMs. And like I would do in any store. I don't care, high end, low end, whatever it is, Target, whatever. When something is displeasing to me, I'm the customer. In Connecticut, there's a store, Stu Linens, as you guys know, and rule number 1, the customer's always right. Rule number 2, if the customer's wrong, reread rule number 1. That's just customer service 101, okay, period. So if you're a small, upcoming business, the customer is always right. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it to for $20 to carry on like that over $20? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I went to the DMs.
You went to the DMs first.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes. And I kept checking. No response. And then I think by like Sunday night late, I said, did I do the DMs right? You said, did you DM her? You said, as LoriAnne. I said, yes. And you said, did you? And I said, no.
Yeah, and then you said like there was activity on her page. I'm like, go under one of her posts and just say hi.
You said if you want to be ratchet, you said go under a post.
Like, I sent you a DM. Like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, not ratchet, but like sometimes people do that. Like, I sent you a DM. Can you check your DM? So just say, I see it all the time on companies' pages. Or someone will write, I sent you, because sometimes most of the time, the company's not following the person. So if they're not following the person, the message goes to like quarantine to a whole nother like area of messages. So I'm like, she's not following you. So your message is probably sitting over there and she's not checking those messages of the people she's not following. So I was like, go under a post and just say, hi, I have a inquiry about my order or whatever, and I sent you a DM. Can you check your DMs?
Right. So Saturday at 3:38. Okay, everybody put on their listening ears because I'm getting ready to read exactly what I wrote. The receipts. Okay, verbatim. Okay, I said, hello. I placed an order with you, and I gave the order number a few weeks ago. I received that order today, and the product I wanted the most, the cake batter leave-in, was destroyed in the shipping. The product was all over the plastic, and the container lid was smashed. Therefore, a substantial amount of the product leaked out, and the packaging looks a mess. I would like a replacement immediately. I am the mom, LoriAnne, of @MADCURLS, and I am a fanatic about packaging. I ordered from your company based strictly on the adorable packaging. However, the leaked out contents and smashed lid cannot be shown on our channel because it is less than par. Please let me know how this will be remedied. This is completely unacceptable to me. And then I put LoriAnne. Okay, so I waited. Finally, after I went under a post, she replied back to me and she said, my apologies. This came in on Monday at 5:02 a.m. She said, my apologies. Your message went to request messages, so I never saw a notification for it. I replied to your email with a little smiley face, and she said, have a great day.
Yeah, so that came, so when she didn't, so after you went under the post and she still didn't respond, I said, Mom, try the email. So there was 2 emails listed. I said there was one for the company and like one for her or something. So like we did both emails, and then you basically took that and you sent it to the email, and then she responded to the email, and then she sent that.
Right.
So you got her through the email, but the DMs you didn't get her through.
Right, so then I went to email, and the first email up was, hold on. Okay, I think that, let me see, I want to find the first one. Oh, I copy and pasted what I put on the Instagram, okay? So there's the copy and paste one. I copied and pasted and did it to the email. I didn't know which email. I didn't know whether it was her email or whether it was the Natural United. I didn't know, so I did it to both her name is Miss Lux Bay, or it was, let's take a moment of silence right there for that one, okay? And then I did it to Natural United, okay? So at that point, again, the same kind of thing.
I'm sorry, but because you're just like a 50-year-old woman, and like all I had to hear about Lux Bay all week. I'm like, stop saying Bay.
Like, if we were going to get on a first name basis, I'm like, do I call her Ms.? Do I call her Lux? Do I call her Bay? Like none of them were pleasing to me. I'm like, so I didn't know. So I just started with the Miss Lux Bay, okay? But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But anyway,
I don't know. When I was in business, when I took communications, they said the first thing you do is like change your email to be fair. You don't have emails like like baby girl this or Miss Juicy Lips at AOL.com, like So I don't know.
We all know that the company is up and coming, and everyone's having a fit over the company. Everybody loves it, including myself. So loved. I used past tense because of the customer service. It's a shame. It's absolutely a shame because as I'm taking it out tonight and I'm reading this, it's growing on me. Like, I like that sweet smell, okay? So it's an absolute shame, the nasty character, because I just wouldn't deal with somebody like that again. But it does smell good. For those of you guys who don't care what happened to LoriAnne, knock yourselves out. But no, I would not. I am too old to be dealing with that, okay? I don't have to. There's plenty of other natural brands out there. Yeah. So what I did was, I have to go into detail. So I always have to add extra. So because now kind of like in your mind, like you're working yourself up a little bit. So because I had to do that extra step of going to email, I took that, copy and pasted it, and then added a little extra. So it sounds the same, but there's a few little bit more. So this could be where she felt like I was, what did she say I was?
She said your anger was misplaced.
Yeah. So it sounds a little, but not quite. So then I said, hello. I said I placed an order with you, and I gave the order number a few weeks ago. I received that order on Saturday, and the product I wanted the most, the cake batter leave-in, was destroyed in the shipping. The product was all over the plastic, and the container lid was smashed. Therefore, a substantial amount of the product leaked out, and the packaging looks a mess. Okay, we all heard that one before. All right, then I go on. I contacted you immediately through Instagram DM and have not received a response. I commented under a post that you posted after my DM to your IG, which indicated activity on your part to me on Instagram. However, I still have not received a response. I would like a replacement immediately. I don't think she liked that. And then I said, I received a bulk email announcing that everyone's favorite cake batter leave-in is back in stock. And I did. Monday morning, I started being bombarded. Once you order something from them or you become a Curl Bay, is it? You start getting emails. So every day, like I was getting emails. And so I was just like perfect timing because we all know that stuff ran out and we had to wait weeks for them to whip it back up in the kitchen. So when I saw that the cake batter leave-in was back in, I think Sunday, they said, and be ready to buy like Monday. I was like, bravo to me, because all she has to do is just drop it
in the mail
and I'll have it right away.
Yeah.
Okay. So I said, I would like a replacement immediately. I received a bulk email announcing that everyone's favorite cake batter leave-in is back in stock. I was ecstatic to hear this. Therefore, my request should be easily handled. I am the mom, LoriAnne, of @MADCURLS, and I'm a fanatic about packaging. I ordered from your company based strictly on the adorable packaging. However, the leaked out contents, waste, and smashed lid cannot be shown on our MADCURLS YouTube channel because it is less than par, and of course, for obvious reasons. Please let me know how this will be remedied. This is completely unacceptable to me. Thank you for handling this in advance, and LoriAnne. So I tweaked it a little bit. I added a few little things extra here and there, but you see a little bit more of the urgency because we're fanatics. We're product reviewers. We are all product junkies. This is how a product junkie acts over their products, okay? Right or wrong, you know.
Or just someone who spent their money.
Yeah.
Anything you buy, if you pay for it, you want it, to be in good condition. So,
okay.
I mean, the whole time I was like, I don't see me wrong. You got something that was busted, and you just want a replacement like you would anything else.
Okay, so she's alive. So here's her response. All right, everybody put on their listening ears. So she said, hello and good morning, LoriAnne. Thank you for reaching out to me. It's very unfortunate that your package was damaged during shipping. I can't always guarantee safe shipping for orders during their travels to their forever home. And that's the main reason I add insurance to each and every tracking number. I apologize on behalf of the United States Postal Service and any inconvenience they may have caused by not getting my products to you safe and sound. This doesn't happen often, but when it does, I always inform the customers of their right to place a claim on the United States Postal Service website. I'm going to keep going. Okay. Please add the total cost of loss as well as shipping fees. Once your claim was completed and they refund your total loss of goods, you can reorder the items that were originally damaged. Is she serious? Like, I would want to order again? Seriously? Okay. I'd be more than happy to replace the item and ship it out that same day, if it were even available at that point. You know how long a process like this would take? All right, I completely understand your frustration and that your anger may be misplaced, as it is not a direct fault of Naturally United Curls for damaged goods. Moving forward, I would love to rectify this situation for you as soon as possible. Okay. Please let me know once your claim has been approved so that I can fulfill your replacement order. It will also help your claim with United States Postal Service if you can provide photos of the damage to them as well. Thank you for wanting to support my business and collaborate with me. I said nothing of the kind, but anyway, I look forward to hearing from you soon. Have an amazing day, and please let me know if there's anything else I can do to help with this unfortunate situation. This sounds about as cheesy as that dentist a few months ago, where they didn't want to see us because we didn't have viable insurance, and then they called and said, is there anything that they can do? And I said, well, do they clean cars? Do they clean houses? Do they vacuum dust? Is she going to be a chauffeur, take me someplace? No, all they do is clean teeth. I wanted my teeth cleaned. So when people throw away that statement, is there anything else I can do? When she says, is there anything else I can do? Yes, put my product in the envelope, period. That's very simple.
That's all we were asking. We weren't asking for a refund. You wanted a replacement product. You wanted, because we wanted the product. We just wanted a replacement. That was it.
Okay. All right. So then I came back and I said, good morning, Miss Lux Bay. All right. I received and read your email. To say I was utterly shocked is an understatement. To have me do all the legwork to retrieve my money is outrageous. I will not be doing any of that. I shouldn't have to. I said the item was thrown over in a flimsy padded envelope, not even wrapped in bubble wrap. We ship things all the time for giveaways and pad our product so these things don't happen. Even when a subscriber stated that she had not received her items for the giveaway she won, this was like at Christmas time, okay? I said, no questions asked. We just resent her items because as influencers and being on social media, it's just the wise and respectable thing to do. However, I see your company who clearly states on your website that you pride yourself on customer service simply does not do this. When you are a small business, your number one concern should be customer service. Your priorities are misplaced. Lesson learned on my part, never again. I have no intentions of mentioning your company other than as a MADCURLS story time to let our subscribers know how we were treated. I think that's the part when running to Instagram. How is that? Like, this was but back and forth through emails, two grown women, a business owner and an influencer, though it was not PR, it was a customer at this point. Take the influencer out. It was a customer, and she went to Instagram? What kind of fugazi is that?
This was the last email, and so we were waiting for her response to this email, which we got via her Instagram story. Yeah. Which now we're gonna you guys saw that.
Yeah, and so you guys like started going crazy. You guys were posting it on your page, and it was outrageous to take a personal matter like that and put it on Instagram. Really?
Because like I got a bing and I'm like, why is Naturally United adding us? I said, what's this? And I saw it, and I saw it in the MADCURLS messages, and then it said add to your story. I was like, wait, I'm like, this isn't her story. I was like, wait a minute.
I don't know what she called herself doing, because when she called herself embarrassing us, this says right here in green, it says full refund, and then she put at MADCURLS, okay? And then she says, it's unfortunate that United States Postal Service destroyed your package. So right there, the first line, she's already admitting that the package that I ordered and paid my money with was destroyed. And it's unfortunate. No, it was going to be more than that for me, okay? So then she said, but I will under no circumstances be bullied into changing my policies or procedures for any customer who demands I replace the contents of your order immediately. That's outrageous. Why not? And it wasn't even bullying, okay? Although you are upset, there's always a better way to deal with situations, and one should always show a level of respect. Where was the disrespect? There absolutely was no disrespect. Y'all heard it verbatim, okay? Word for word. I didn't invent this, okay? Proof, receipts. All right, I was shocked.
So that came in, and I started like flipping out. And first of all, it was like too early for all the drama. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and like I was like freaking out. I was like, Mom, this isn't her story. Because when we went to her thing, like MADCURLS and her, like they had like 30 mutual friends. I'm like, Mom, our followers follow this people. I'm like, people are gonna see this. I'm like, and our name's attached to it. I'm like, she's saying we're bullying. I'm like, it's our reputation now on the line. I said, MADCURLS, our name is out there. And you were like, basically hashtag not bothered, just let it go. It's only in the story for 24 hours. I was like, no, I'm bothered. I'm like, start thinking of a response. And like, you were like trying to think of something.
And then we started arguing. I'm like, calm down.
I was freaking out. And you were like, stop yelling.
I'm like, I'm a 50-year-old woman. I don't care about social media. I said, people can delete, I could delete my account right now, and that would be the end of Miss Lux Bay. I said, so why do I care about Naturally Curls? I said, lesson learned.
It was just so outrageous to me. I was like, this is ridiculous. And I'm like, and now she's blasting MADCURLS. I said, for what? I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, and this needs to be explained. I'm like, because you didn't do anything wrong. And so you're like, everything doesn't need to be addressed. No, this, I said, is going to be addressed, because I was just like so mad.
So we reposted
Sandy Avila, I was like, she was ready to throw hands. I want to fight. I'm like, just because I'm like, she's not. She said at MADCURLS. I'm like, but it had nothing to do with me. I was like, she was coming at my mom. So I was just furious. I was so mad.
Ashley said, I've been waiting for this story all week. This tea all week. This margarita has never tasted so good. All right. So then what I said, and y'all were all like, go, Mama LoriAnne, all that. It was just me being me. Okay. It was direct. It was to the point, succinct, and it was exactly how I felt.
And I was like,
I was bullied into. I was the one.
You were being. I'm like, no. I'm like, you said all this in email. I was like, and now she put it out there. I'm like, now basically we're gonna punk out. I was like, no, like you want to take it to the streets and like put something else.
I'm like, I don't operate that way.
I'm like, crazy.
It's not punking out. I said I'm not bothered, but you're like, no,
mad
Mom,
all over again.
Like, you have to be bothered. Like, Mom, you look weak. You said all that in the email. email acting all tough. Now when you could say something, and I'm like, this is not a high school playground. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is childish. I am a grown woman, okay? But anyway, I had to take it to the streets, I guess, of sorts. So I said, thank you for the full refund, which is exactly what was due me, though I didn't want the refund. I wanted the product.
Yeah,
period.
we weren't asking for a refund.
Okay? Asking for a company to do right by their customers is not called bullying. It's called customer service. Taking a private matter and making it public is unprofessional, and I don't deal in this type of desperate behavior. Your company's behavior shows people exactly what I had to go through, and it speaks for itself. Buyer beware, seriously. All right? And I remain hashtag not bothered, and I put LoriAnne, and that was the end of that until she claimed.
Yeah, so when we did this, she came back with a response basically sending us the part of the email where we said we were going to do it in a Mad Curls story, which you said you were the Mad Mom of Mad Curls. If you look at Mad Curls, we review products. So her product was going to be reviewed one way or the other. It was either going to get a good review or it was going to get a bad review. Not saying, like, people...
We review products.
Yeah, we review products.
Yeah, and we're honest and forthcoming. As I say, as I'm sitting here, I'm getting the whiff of the cake batter, and it is delightful now that I've settled down. Maybe it didn't smell as great because maybe the way it came, and it was just nauseating. Okay, it was too much, too fast. I didn't get a chance to open the lid and smell it. It just came, exploded all over the place. So it was not a good representation of the product. As an owner of a company, I wouldn't even want someone to be discouraged from my product because it came so crappy. Okay, I would try to give it its best representation.
So then we could say we got the product like in our review, and it came damaged, but they handled it. So it'd be a chance for us to talk about the company's customer service at that point.
The way Curlsmith does things with the hay, and it makes it look like blacksmith, like back in the 1800s. I like the packaging for CURLMIX, the turquoise, all the colors. Packaging is a big deal for me. I like when people put confetti in. I like that kind of thing. But to have it in this, and this was like a pastry bag because the product is all over the place. It did have the consistency of cake batter. Imagine having the yellow Duncan Hines cake batter just everywhere. Where do you begin? Where do you begin to clean up something like that? I should have had to. Okay, so I think I got so turned off by the scent because it was just too heavy all at once. And I keep smelling in my kitchen. I keep smelling it on my hands, dish towels, everything kind of like I use. It's like almost like resonating in the sink. It's just everywhere in my kitchen. I keep smelling this, so it's just too much. Now it's been like, throughout the week it's dissipated. And so now tonight when I open this, this is the way I would have opened it if this was packaged properly. And I would have said, this is delightful. Wow, how cute. And it smells just like it. But to have it just explode on you, it was way too much too soon. And I was just like, it smells like cake batter and roses, and it was horrible to me. I didn't like it at all. So then she said,
so she responded to our message saying, that we were going to basically put it out there as a Mad Curl story time, which we were. We're product reviewers. We were going to review the product one way or the other. And we hadn't even done anything yet. Like, our story time is just a Friday Night Live. I don't know if she envisioned like a new video, like Mad Curls exposes naturally united curls. I don't know what she envisioned, but it freaked her out.
We just tell you guys every little nuance of our life throughout the week. And so it was going to be part of a Mad Curls story time. It wasn't a threat. It was just saying this is, I said, I won't, like I was telling her, I'm not reviewing your product. It will not be in a video exclusively for, I wouldn't give them that kind of publicity, so to speak. It's not going to be in a video, but it will definitely be mentioned. All this publicity she's getting tonight. Everyone's going to want to know who the company is. Everybody head on over. Maybe the room is even starting to empty out. Actually, no, it's getting bigger. Okay, so I'm not bothered, I guess. But actually, good or bad publicity is publicity, just to say. And I said that to you. I said, I don't care what she said about Max.
So it kind of always reminded me of like Jesus, how he was like, you don't take my life, I lay it down. So like she wasn't gonna let us like blow her up. She was gonna blow herself up. So like I was like, we didn't even do anything yet. And
I said we needed some excitement. They always say you grow your channel when you're in drama. I said, is this considered drama? Maybe we'll get a few more subscribers because they like my thuggish ways, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, I started calming down, and I said to you, you know what? By Friday, I said, this is not even gonna matter.
Yep, you did.
And then she came back with this I was in the process. Get this. I was in the process of packaging you up gifts. What in the world? I wanted gifts.
It's a lie.
All I wanted was just a cake batter. Now she's gonna give me a basket of gifts. It didn't require gifts. I didn't want gifts. I just wanted the cake batter leaving. So all of a sudden now, and if it was really in her heart to do, I would have been gotten it. Okay,
Why not put that in the email?
Yeah.
You know.
Why like really like like start throwing hands when she didn't have to. If she truly wanted to send us gifts and make amends for this, then why didn't she just do that and say, no, I apologize, I see where I erred, and no, you are absolutely right, I'm going to send you back that, I'm going to refund you, and then I'm also sending you, a package. But instead, she's like, I was in the process of sending you gifts. No, she wasn't, because if she was...
Yeah, she said she was in the process of sending us gifts when she got your email basically saying you weren't doing the UPS thing and the USPS, whatever, and like, it was going to be a MADCURLS story time. So she got that email, and then I guess she like started unwrapping the gifts and putting them back on the shelf. We weren't getting any gifts. And
because you have to put your mind, not everybody can be influencers, not everybody can be owners of businesses, okay? Those that are successful, I said next year this time, no tea, no shade, I said she'll still be a small black owned business because of that attitude. She is going to ruin her own business because of that attitude, because at Christmas time, we told you how hectic it was and how it was just like we were all over the place. And then I think Xavier was one that his package exploded. So I understood right then and there, Xavier popped into my mind, and I said, now I see what happened at Christmas time to him when he got the main choice, the Moringa
line,
right? And it was all over the place. And he had receipts. I have receipts too. I took pictures before I cleaned up the mess, so I'll show you guys the pictures. But Xavier had all the pictures. And we said, because he really likes Courtney over at the main choice. So we said, see if the main choice will honor that. They absolutely did. That's why they're up here, okay? Big companies compared to trying to small black-owned companies. See, we try to support our own. We really do. But people just don't want to be great, okay? You have to separate the men from the boys in this industry, okay? And that's boyish behavior.
With our posts, we had a lot of messages, and you were like, start posting some of these responses, like, so people can see, like, this coming. I was like, I don't want to escalate it to that level, but we had a lot of messages, people saying they had the same type of interaction with this woman in this company, and like, that's why
I was shocked. Yeah, a lot of people said that she's nasty, her character is nasty, that's it, buyer beware, because a lot of people have gotten things, I don't know whether it's been damaged, but whatever little kind of discrepancy, they will reach out to her, and she's nasty to everybody, and I had no idea, and I don't think a lot of you guys did either, because you guys wouldn't have sent us over there, okay? So it's just absolutely unacceptable behavior.
But she said she's not changing her policy. So when we went to her website, like, we were like, where is the policy even at? Where is the About Me? So we realized that apparently her website that she links on her page is her new website. It's a new website, but if you Google Naturally United Curls, her old website comes up, which has an About Me, which has her policy, which does state they don't do replacements, they don't care about damaged goods, all that kind of stuff, like it's not their problem. But on their new website, which is where you bought your products from as a new customer, there was no About Me, there was no shipping details, like none of that. So we were like, where was the policy? We even know what the policy was.
The fact of the matter is, we have a P.O Box.
Micah Tyler, we are not reviewing the product. No.
Yeah, I guess we just did. The fact of the matter is that government agencies are just a pain in the neck anyway, and especially for someone, say, like my age and with my illness, standing in long lines, waiting, fighting over like $20 at the post office. Okay, it wasn't going to be worth it to me. I would have just been out of that money. But so I said, I am not going over to the post office. That is not my job. I should not have to. I am used to getting something and something going wrong and then going right back to the store. Even if I get it through the online, back in the day, the catalog, phone orders, whatever, straight back to the store. And then sometimes they'll say, well, we'll make the exception this time. Normally you should send it back to the company, but we'll return it in the store. And now they
exactly.
do.
She said basically it's buy at your own risk. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she said.
Buy at your own risk.
Yeah. So then I guess she thought like she was doing a great big favor for me. Full refund might do, though I didn't want it.
But thank God for it now.
Yeah. And the full refund actually incorporated, I got the oil too, the cake batter oil. I was obsessed with like this whole cake batter look and the party and the balloons and all that. So I got the oil and I got this. Then oddly enough, a spray came, and to me, it wasn't like a blessing because it had that floral scent and I didn't want it. But I took it as like maybe, I don't know really what I took it as, because first of all, there was no packing receipt.
Yeah.
So when I saw the spray, I panicked on Saturday before all of this went down. I said, oh my gosh, I hope she didn't charge my account for another item, because how unorganized are they? There was no itemized listing. So when I saw that spray, I was like, why would she send the spray? I didn't order the It was no note inside, please try this and let me know what you think about it. It was just a spray. So to me, that showed complete disorganization. There was like, why did she send the spray? Was it something nice? I don't know, because I don't think it's like in her to be that way. So I just think it was something that's, I don't know how I got the spray. I didn't want it. When I opened it, it was like, it's cute. equated it to like a baby bottle because I like the color of like the little milk inside. I think it's some sort of like a milk leave-in spray or something, but it's just like a lot of overwhelming leave-ins, milk. It smelled like a baby, kind of like Johnson's baby powder. So that was odd.
It was very milky.
Then we have cake batter here. It's just too many products too soon. And if we work more on our character and our attitude, that's what's going to grow the company. Not all these various leave-ins and sprays and creams and attitude. That's what's going to get people far.
So that's the story. We were called out.
I was shocked. I don't deal.
I was so shocked.
I don't do those kind of dealings. I am 50 years old. I've been on this earth.
Whoa.
I call myself a professional shopper. As a matter of fact, I was a professional shopper at one point. I told you guys my secret shopping stories when I was paid to go into stores and be the secret shopper to see people like that, to see their attitude, to see how customers are treated, and what we learned from it, because the Bible tells us of all things work out for the good for them that love the Lord, for them that are called according to his purpose. Okay? So with that said, I said this was a lesson learned. So now we see how our subscribers are treated. I went in as a customer. Whether or not she knew that or not, but I don't know, because I don't know who's down in the shipping room or whatever. So I was just LoriAnne Wesley. They didn't know who I was. And if that's how you treat customers, buyer beware. We said
we said it was like a wake-up call for us too, because we review the product, we review the brand, we review the smells and the scents and all that kind of stuff. I was like, but typically we get sometimes we get typically we get sent the product, so we don't have to deal with the shipping and the customer service and all that kind of stuff down there, unless like we're actually just like buying the product ourselves. So
and we'll go into like a store, like a ground store, so we never have to deal with this kind of thing, like late shipping, and if something's a problem, you reach out to the company and these kinds of responses. And we found out that a lot of you guys deal with that company and her nasty attitude. I was like, wow. Like we had no idea. So no, it needs to be known. And if you're of a sensitive nature, and I am, believe it or not, guys, I don't like being treated that way at all.
I was so upset. My heart was racing. Like it was just like nerve-wracking. It was horrible.
I think you get to be a certain age and you just kind of like just command that respect. You just deserve it. Like I've lived long enough to deserve that. And I just think it was completely disrespectful, unacceptable. And I don't do business with ratchetness like that. I like that word. So I just don't.
And if we weren't like MADCURLS, she never would have done it. If we were just like regular customers, regular people on IG, whatever, like she never would. She wouldn't have called her customer out like that. That's
Yeah.
But a lot of you guys read it and you related to it as customers. Like who wouldn't want a replacement for their damaged product? So it's just like, what is she even saying here? It was just a mess, and it was too much. It was too much. It was
all part of the review. So we said that's going to be an element now. We don't know how we're going to kind of like orchestrate that, but we thought that was very interesting. It was like a wake-up call, and we said maybe we should start like a little secret shopping kind of a thing.
Right.
Ordering things not as MADCURLS, but just like as ourselves or an alias, and just seeing really kind of how shall we say regular people, but I mean we order all the time from different places, but it's interesting in the natural community and the small owned businesses how they're doing. Are they like low on funds, or like why did I have to do all the legwork? Did she not have the money to return me? Because the exact amount was $39.75 with the outrageous shipping, $10 seriously. And then she included in that she bought insurance. Well, she didn't tell me. So is that why it shot through the roof? She didn't buy insurance. I bought insurance, and I didn't even know I was buying insurance. Okay, so that $10, did that cover the insurance? I don't know. What it should have covered is loss, because that was outrageous price. $10 shipping. That's incredible. So that's the story. Natural United Curls. Never again.
That was that. That was insane.
Too bad, because it has potential. So, I don't know.
It was cute. And I was like, small black-owned company. Like, we would have loved to have, done like a MADCURLS style review on the company and, put you guys on. But, I mean, I have no desire to put it in my hair, because if I like it, like, we'd have to buy it again. Like, I'm not interested in purchasing from the company again.
And we always say it's the influence. We say that we're a small channel, and we continue to be small. And you guys have often said, why are you guys like that bigger? And we were trying to like brainstorm a few weeks ago, like what's going on with our channel. But I say we might be small. I tell brands, brands like wake up. Like we might be small, but the influence, the family attitude, like we're all family. We all feel like family. We all act like family. And our channel is powerful. And so people don't be...
sleep.
Don't sleep on these numbers. They're small numbers, but the power behind the channel, the influence. Okay, if you guys got us to a trip to Florida and we were the least of the nominees, so to speak. I said, how big are the other channels? You said the channels were quite substantial, the other channels, and just our little channel, we were number one. You know, that's incredible. That goes to show the influence of you guys and our channel. We're very small, but yet we leaped to the top.
We deep in these social streets. I know, well, because someone sent us something the other day. I posted in the Mad Curl story with Honey's Handmade. They're like, if you support Mad Curls, we support you. And she showed an order. She bought some products. Like, you know, you guys really have our back.
That's the name of the game. I think that it gets lost in social media.
CCJ, yeah, we won. We got first. We're going in March.
Yeah. So I think that's the whole idea. That's why people go into business, because they want to make money. They want to support themselves. So somebody said, if you support Mad Curls, we support you. And they showed the receipt for Honey Handmade. So like everybody's like wanting to get Honey's Handmade. That's the whole idea of this, the whole industry. Product junkies, we're product reviewers, you know. You guys pushed us to the top, but it was incredible to me, number one. Not that we just like kind of came in, just like the last, like dragged in, you know, like third or fourth place. Like, we were number one out of other big influencers, and so that was pretty impressive. And that was you guys doing that. That was your numbers, because just between the two of us, we could only bite 2 votes here, 1, 2, and maybe we threw a MADCURLS 3, but that's it.
Yeah,
okay?
With what Jay Nicole just said, she said, had this happened behind IG stories and not brought to the light, even if the story was told on your live, if it was kept privately, we may have wanted to still support. True, because sometimes you guys have like issues with companies, and we listen, we're like, you know, that's like, or you guys might listen, like, you know, so that's unfortunate, but I never had an issue, like, but it was her character that was like exposed, like there's like a not kind person behind this company, and that's what makes this all like to like another level, because people have issues with companies all the time, and it's just like, well, that's your experience, and I never had that.
You know that we do not mince our words, and I lost just, well, I didn't even know her, but just no respect there. But you guys know that Io, you know, guys, Sotanicals, Io, like, I was like the hardest critic, and she took it like a champ, and now she's like soared in my mind. Do I not ever have a video, a conversation that I don't mention Sotanicals? And it was very funny. And now Mish, okay, Mish, didn't know a thing about Mish. As a matter of fact, you were raving about the colors and all that, and you guys were too, and I'm like, they're okay. But in the Mish video this week, I was talking about my new wardrobe.
So we were talking about Sotanicals.
I was talking about Sotanicals, okay, my t-shirts, all of that. And Mish was not bothered. I respected that so much. I didn't do it for anything other than just me being Lori, okay? Just talking, I got excited. When I go off on tangents, I go rogue, I get excited. And I want to talk about my delivery that came that day, because it was coming. And another thing, she tried to block my greatness when I wanted, I was just so, I was like, oh my God, t-shirts, how cute. You're like, Mom, you should be buying our merch. And I'm like, yeah, but it's not as cute as this merch. You're like, you're really gonna sit up and videos with other people's merch? I'm like, why not? And so you were furious, like you weren't even speaking to me. It was really funny, and I was not bothered, because the shirts were adorable, and they all represented their products. There's an Afrotastic one, there's a Sotanicals, not Sotanicals, there's a Not Sauce, that's bright red, there's a Fluffalicious, it's pink, okay, there's, I think the mango dipping is orange. I mean, Frozen is neon yellow, adorable, okay? If you haven't seen them, Solidarities, they're called, head on
Well, they
over.
want to see the t-shirts.
Oh, guys, okay, I will, I'll go upstairs. But Mish, when she laughed and she said, trust me, I'm not like, she said not bothered, but she said, trust me, I don't care. I was like, wow. Now Mish, I've been putting Mish in my hair, I've been deep conditioning. I want to do like another video, because I love that. I like people that have confidence.
And we're no respecter of brands on this channel. I swear, like every brand we review, we probably said something negative about them at some point. So every brand gets it. They get positive if we like them, you know, they get negative if they've done something busted or something busted happens, you know. So for her to get all up in arms because, like, we're going to say something busted about her brand, like we could have said something good, but she got ugly with it.
It's not purposely done. It's just, as my aunt said one time, she was from the South, and she said, we just Frank's peoples in the family. Okay, I love it. Okay, meaning that we're frank. Frank means like we're just direct. Okay, we don't mince our words, and it's just we just say it like it is. So it's not meant for anything other than my age. Okay, that's just like how I am, just direct, no sense of beating around the bush, just tell it like it is. Okay, and so I like companies. Mish was not bothered. I seriously set up. You're like, okay, now back to Mish.
Yeah, Sharon Johnson said, okay, back to Mish.
Yeah, that was so
Mish,
funny.
Why we're here.
Yeah, and so then I put it on Instagram, a picture of us holding Mish, and I said, you guys who saw the video know that throughout a lot of the video, I was talking about my new t-shirts from Sotanicals, and I said, and I meant no disrespect to Mish, and she came and she said, LoriAnne, trust me, no disrespect was taken. And I like that. That heads and tails. So her and Io are A-okay with me, because Io really had to go through the ringer with me.
Io did. We dragged her in like the first like 4 Sotanicals reviews we did. We were not impressed.
Like summer Sotanicals series, and they were probably like, oh wow, we're gonna get some action. Like to me, I'm taking the credit for that. Like they hadn't been on the map. I looked for all the videos during that time, and I didn't see that much on Sotanicals. I'm like, it's such a cute brand. Why is nobody reviewing this? And then you guys were telling us that that was like the hot thing like 3 or 4 years ago. And so like they kind of, to me, in my opinion, were like kind of like a dying brand. And all of a sudden, like now they can't keep the products in. So I think good publicity, bad publicity, but she took it like a trooper. They sent PR packages. They remember the Christmas gifts. Okay, I mean, it's just like me and I like see eye to eye. Like I think I'll, because she could take it. I like people that are strong and confident and don't get all, this is a tough industry, and why get so upset? You cannot be a businesswoman and get all offended. Just do right by your customers, and then you will succeed. So, you know, what a shame. What an opportunity, you know, to grow. And we would have been talking about this, how, you know, the product, and then I would be showing this tonight, and I would say, guys, you know how I am. It's really not that bad. But guess what? They sent another one, no questions asked. That's what I'm talking about. But now
that's what we thought were going to happen.
What do they say? A whole nother narrative tonight. A whole nother narrative. And that, to me, makes or breaks a deal with me. I don't go through the ringer to return things.
Are you gonna go get this?
I'm gonna go get this Sotanical shirt.
So I saw somebody ask if we're going to review the Alikay line. We are. We're waiting for ours to come in the mail. Ours hasn't come yet. We should have ordered it from the Curl Box just because we would have got it faster. Ours is coming from Alikay Naturals, and we haven't gotten it yet. Hopefully, it comes tomorrow. Fingers crossed, because I want to see it. And has anybody gotten it yet? And has anybody tried it? The new products, because I saw so many curl boxes. Okay, Kid Sister, you like the gel. Nikki, oh, we will be reviewing the Mish Butter and Leave-In. Yes, we plan on doing that. Finishing up the line. Probably this week. We'll probably finish up the line. Maria, no, we've never tried TGIN, though we want to. I know you guys rave about the honey mask. When was 2/8? 2/8 was today. Wait, some Alikay shipped out a lot, went out 2/8 with the main date they share with people. Well, people definitely got them before 2/8, because today's 2/8, and people have been getting them like the past couple of days. Let's see. Order from Curl Box, haven't gotten it yet. Let me see, it shipped today. Today, yes, today. The gel doesn't have the lemongrass scent though, but I just used to leave it and no worries. Okay. Some people got the Curl Box. I heard the Alikay gel is busted and I'm worried. Yeah, I'm hearing some mixed reviews on the gel. Yeah, somebody said something about it feeling like Vaseline. Haven't gotten yours. Gel's wash and go. Oh, see, there goes the Vaseline comment. I know, yeah. So so there's what's in the line. There's obviously the leave-in. There's the gel. There's a mousse. What else? There's a gel. There's a mousse. I forget. What's in the rest of the line? And I know some of you guys were trying to use our code on the collection. So apparently that our Alikay code is not good on collections. No matter what the collection is, it's good if you buy like individual products, you can get the 15% off. But if you try to buy like say the lock method or, you know, the lemongrass leave-in collection, anything that's like a collection or a set, the code doesn't work for sets. So that's what they said. Unfortunately. Which is not the case for Nature's Little Secret, because we changed our code. I don't know if we actually verbally said that, but I did put it on the MADCURLS community page that our Nature's Little Secret now code. I think I actually have to change it in the description box. I don't think I did that. Did I do that? No, I didn't. Oops. Okay, so our new Nature's Little Secret deal is 15% off as well. So it's no more buy two, get one free. It's just 15% off for Nature's Little Secret. Which I am now obsessed with the Nature's Little Secret Irish Moss styling cream and the custard. Such a good wash and go. Oh my gosh. Oh, good, Diasha. Yeah, so Diasha was our mystery box winner for January. So she got some products. Diasha P. All right, here we go. She bought these and didn't even get any of my size.
Because I asked you. I asked you once, I asked you twice.
But you didn't tell me you were actually going to go through with it.
Because you were so negative about it. And so I said, now, instead of having the cute little botanicals background and us just wearing white t-shirts, I said, now we can wear the products. They're so cute. Okay, guys, you know how I obsess. You know I have to get everything in every color. But I didn't get the orange or the green because I think I had done enough. And then there's one that says natural hair and like kind of like the cute little things like water and other things. Is there another one? I'm not sure. But anyway, look how adorable. Okay. Afrotastic is purple. And so it says Afrotastic So Elastic. Adorable. Not sauce. What does that say? Soul. Girls, start reading. Make stuff useful. Don't be a bitter queen.
Not sauce. Soul floss.
Okay. I wanted so bad to get you the yellow one because you like the frozen.
Which I was shocked. I was like, I'm like, oh my gosh, you got, because you're like, which one do you like? And I said the frozen.
Nope, you didn't. You didn't.
Girl, you know you're not wearing this bright color.
Yes, I am.
Frozen drip grip.
Adorable.
Nappylicious kink drink.
Adorable. What is that?
Soul Blaze Good Hair Days. And Fluffalicious Soul Nutritious.
So it's their products. What a cute idea. I like food ideas. I like unique things. I thought it was absolutely adorable. I think they had a post. I missed the post because I'm never on Instagram, and she was kind of like tantalizing you guys and saying new things were coming out. Could you guys guess what it was? I saw some people saying that like t-shirts or whatever. And then she never made another big deal about it. I don't know why. I've been parading them all over Instagram. It's like I don't know why nobody hasn't gone over there. Every time I go over there, they're still in stock, where the products are always out of stock, but the t-shirts are still in stock. And I'm like, why is not anybody jumping on them? To me, they're so cute. They're so cute. So I don't know why they're not more advertisement, but I just gave some advertisement tonight, not meaning to. Y'all want to see them. I was going to try to be down low. But anyway, they're adorable. And
you didn't order me anything.
Nope. And so you said you're going to be wearing other people's merch. Yup. I said, we're a community. We're supposed to be supporting other people. Yes, I said, we can't keep it all on our channel. I said, like, we have merch, big deal. I said, so other people have merch too. So I'd rather have invested in that merch. I thought it was adorable.
I know, Mom.
You know, I mean, you see what she has to go through now working with me on her channel. That cost me my job for about 2 or 3 days, but here I am Friday night, so I guess I got reinstated.
That whole issue was naturally, it almost cost you your job. I'm like, you're a liability to the channel. I'm like, she put her name out there. Now we have drama. I was like, you're losing your job. You're a liability.
I said, girl, I just put us on the map. People love drama. That's how people's channels grow. You know, when you need a good crying video, okay? And I said, so now we have like we could throw these hands out. So I said, people love that kind of thing. I said, it's a young kind of community, social media. I said, they'll dig LoriAnne doing that. But it wasn't really done. It was just me doing what I do when I shop and I buy something. I want people to stand by their junk, as I call it. Everything's junk. No offense meant naturally united. Okay, everything's junk. So people have to stand by their junk, and when they don't, then
No, I'm totally with you supporting other brands, but I thought we were gonna support together.
I wanted to. I asked her, I said, what color? I don't, that's Taylor's new voice, okay? Now in videos, you guys picked up that, you said, I love how LoriAnne mocks Taylor. That's a, you're not getting anything, okay? You're not getting anything. I'm just like an old meat ogre. And I was like, I'm not bothered. So when she goes to sleep, that's when I do my best work. And then I go running. And so she gets excited. She's like, oh, because it's always like, products, you know, PR, and she immediately hoards it, okay? If they send 2 boxes, as they should, because there's 2 of us, okay? It's a mother and a daughter. They sent 2. Guys, she doesn't know, but last night I went into her room late. Oh my gosh, I went with a suitcase, okay? And I helped myself. She took the Mish. I guess Mish must have sent 2, like,
Mom,
you
you
have
did what?
Mish. You had 2 Mish in your room. Things I didn't even know. She took my design essentials, basically threw them like they were like in the bag, the box. They were like practically out of the truck. I was shocked, so I took all my design essentials back.
But I don't want design essentials.
What else did I find in there
Mom,
last night?
Mom,
calm down.
Meat?
She can't breathe right now. I could not believe that Meech sent 2. Like
Mom,
2 sets
they
of
did,
things,
but we didn't need to open 2 sets.
I didn't open
because
it. I just
the way
wanted it in my room.
Like,
I didn't want like you
Mom,
just like boss.
where in your room?
I just wanted it. I just wanted like I want to like wake up and see it and just she immediately hoards the mail and it just disappears and I never know when people send 2 things. I was shocked.
Mom,
last
you
night.
weren't that shocked because when Meech came, I opened it with you. You just weren't bothered with Meech.
No, I really wasn't. But anyway, so that day, so you were just like I didn't get anything today, so like, can I open it? So, but before I said yes or no, she went downstairs and got a knife, like a steak knife, okay? Not even like a butter knife, but a steak knife, and like penetrated the box. And I'm thinking, oh my God, my shirts, but I didn't want to tell her yet because I'm scared. Okay, I was scared because she's just so controlling.
Because I thought it was Isle's birthday order.
Yeah, that came today. I didn't open that. That went out.
Let's open it.
Yeah. I went to the eye doctor today, so that came, and then I didn't have time. I was running late, so yeah, that came today, the Isle's birthday order. But when she penetrated the box with that knife, I said, oh my God, I gotta speak up. I said, so then I tried to easily. I said, Tay, I said, don't use a knife. I said, just start like working it through now with your fingers. And so she goes, no, and just start taking it and stabbing it again, like trying to like work. And all I could just see my shirts in shreds. And I said, please don't. I said, there's clothing in there. And then she was like Rosemary's Baby, like her head just like spun around. What? She said, what? And I said, yep, I was not bothered with you that night. I said, I asked you if you wanted something. You said no, and I couldn't order it either. I said, nobody tells me what to do. I got it because I wanted, I'm a grown woman. And so, so you said, so then you said that, like, she really was mad. I mean, you should have seen it. It's like pouting, like really, like just aggravated. She got walked out the room, had an attitude. I was like, good. Now I can enjoy my shirts in peace. Good. And so.
But see, what's not fair is that when you were looking at the shirts, I said I like the green frozen one.
Nope, you said well, we couldn't do it, and I was not listening because I said we're a natural channel and I love botanicals, and who better to like to get the shirts but me? And so I said no, I definitely want to support. I really respected back when we were going through the hard time, and IO gave us money during that time, that the GoFundMe thing. I really respected that. She was the only one in the natural hair community as far as a business owner.
Are there any shirts in here?
Not that I know of. No, just the birthday stuff. Girl. But so I think companies should support influencers support companies, and I think it's just a wonderful business, but just no respect for that. Okay, so I needed another Afro-tastic. I had to go with my purple shirt. No, I ran out. So let me see, because today started smelling kind of a little weird. So let me see if this new one smells new. Because they're all natural, so you have to be prepared for that.
You got the Kink Sink
No, it's still kind of
Intense Moisture Sealant.
Yeah, that's new. I want to try some sort of an oil, because we're all like into oils on the channel now. So it's always out in the stock.
Sprout follicular.
Yeah, everyone's talking about this rice stuff, so I want to see what's going on.
I want to see what these smell
Though
like.
I don't need any more. I wanted you to cut my hair today, but I said, I said you would step up to the plate. And you're like, what? I said, I just wish you would just cut my hair. And I said, just the back, like this part back here is just driving me crazy. I just want this more tape. It's just growing back too fast for me. You guys can see how it's growing already, okay? You can just see all this. But I don't want to. Every other day, I just find myself.
I'm just completely over you and your hair. Just shave it bald.
I know. I wanted you to, with the razor today, just like clean up the back. Like, it's no big deal. It'll grow back. Just like I can't have all these curls hanging out the side. So I keep like
her hair literally grows within like a week. Like I'm tired of her and her hair.
I just keep gluing the hair back like with the gel, and it's not staying. You have scissors? There's the knife.
Okay.
The infamous knife that she was going to start working my t-shirts. I was scared. This is
See
the
what
knife.
happens when
you do?
when you do stuff behind the scenes.
See what happens? I always say strike when the iron's hot. When I'm offering, accept. Because I'm moving with or without you. So that's what. So you lost out. Okay. What's it smell like? They said it's supposed to smell like caramel. Let's see.
Ooh.
Does it smell like caramel?
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It smells
wow.
just like. Anybody else take advantage of that 40% off Isle's birthday? Did anybody else get kink? Is it kink drink?
Yeah, no, it's Kink Sink.
Kink Sink.
Not Kink Drink, Kink Sink.
Kink Drink is the one that I like.
Yeah, I'm not. This is the rice stuff.
Yeah.
Which you only bought one because like
I asked again.
I didn't want it.
Again, I asked. Now, she said, now. So that's why only one came in the box. But this smells fantastic. Now, whether or not I really would need it because my hair's not long enough.
I'm gonna do a hot oil treatment with it.
Well, I don't know about all that. I'll let you know what we'll be doing with.
Girl, I'm coming back to get all my stuff. I can't believe you did that. See, now you know what I found the other day when I was cleaning? I found my old trunk from college and the lock that I used to have when I would lock my my trunk. So I'm putting all the products in there and I'm locking it with a key.
No, I need to lock because when I asked you yesterday about my Laneige lip night mask, I saw it come rolling out another empty container in your pocketbook when I was moving things around quickly last night. Another line I helped myself to was CURLMIX. I wanted my intense deep conditioner that I used to have, that little pink one that that it melts in your hand and you put it through your hair. Like, you know, I used to
what
like
else
that.
Did you take?
That's all I can recall. As I recall them, I'll let you know. But so that was in there. So I was on my knees and everything. But anyway, because I asked her yesterday, because I offered her, I gifted her with the little mask, the little lip mask.
Which you wanted to take back immediately.
Yes, I did, because I thought that I had an extra one in my room, and then I realized that I was giving you my last. And then last night when I moved the box around, an empty container fell out on the floor from your pocketbook. So then, therefore, you had 3 containers.
I had 2.
So
and now I have 3.
There's one on the dresser. There's one that rolled out of your pocketbook.
And then you gave me a new one.
Yes,
because
that's
I like
3.
them. 3,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Okay, so
indeed,
I'm very generous.
I'm very generous too.
She's very bossy. So there was a poll on Facebook, how bossy are you? And I'm -1% bossy. I said I'm not bossy. I just say things, and if people choose to take my advice, maybe because I say them so assuredly, like people do whatever you want to do, but this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm not easily influenced. It takes a lot for me to change my mind and follow somebody else. And it's not bossiness. It's just that, is it age? I don't know what it is, but I've never been a follower. I've always been somewhat of a leader. And I can go into a room and people start looking to me for answers to things. I will go to focus groups where you sit around and you talk about products that are getting ready to go out on the market, and it seems like for whatever reason, when people look bewildered, they'll start looking at me like, is this where we're supposed to be? Are we supposed to write our names on the paper like that? I don't know. Like, but I guess I just have that look of like assurance, like I know what I'm doing. So no, I'm not bossy at all, but I just guess
that's very true, Curly. A Raptor, she said, "Mom, the one you can call when called to tell you the real." You do, because when I ask you stuff, like before, like you tell me, like, no, do you really want to hear my opinion, like, or whatever, or what I have to say? Because you do, you keep it 150.
You have to know when you come to me and you ask me something. Don't ask because I'm just going to give it to you straight. It's not mean or anything. It's just I just don't have a whole lot of time to try to candy coat. It's just like, why candy coat? Just tell somebody the truth. I think a real friend tells the truth. You know, so why try to candy coat and try to distort and make the person feel good? I mean, there's a way of saying it. It's all about presentation. Did Ms. Spencer tell me that? Maybe it's the way I present things sometimes. So maybe I could work on that skill. But I think it's just, I'd rather tell the truth than to try to candy coat and then the person believes something that simply, I'm just like, I'll see characteristics in somebody and I'm like, just like, kind of like, beware of that. The kids all started telling a story the other day. I think Spencer and Adam were telling me something and it kind of went astray because Adam was too honest. You did what? You did what? And I flipped out and until Spencer's like, it wasn't supposed to like go there. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like, lesson learning. Like, I heard something and and I freaked out
You
because
go from friend back to mom.
I said, because those kids, I said, Adam will get out of jail. I said, their parents have money. I said, you will sit. Okay, so just be careful. I said, you're always judged by the company you keep, and whether or not you're doing what they're doing. When the police come, you're all getting hauled down. He'll say, take it to the judge. The judge will sort it out. Everybody get in the car. You know, Adam, you can start the parade. And I said, and I know you as my son. I'm your mother. I know you will be the innocent one of all. But you've got to be wiser than this, Adam. This is crazy. If your friends are doing this and you're watching, you're not participating, you're all getting hauled off. Have fun sleeping on that cot all night, because I'm not coming for you. I don't hang out in
I must
jails.
have missed this tea. I'll have to get it after live.
Yeah, I was livid,
I
shocked.
missed this
And,
one.
you know, that's why I got to always stay on my A game. You know, you just never know. Little did I know.
What did I do the other day that you listened to me for? Oh, so during that whole, I take my sleep very seriously. Like, if I don't get my sleep, even like, you can't wake me up before my alarm, because like, it just throws my whole day off, and like, that's just me. Like, I don't know. I need my rest. I need it. So during the whole Naturally United thing, my alarm goes off at 9. You woke me up at 8:13 for the whole thing. So like, my whole day was thrown. And like, once like the whole thing was over or whatever, I told you, I was like, Mom, I was like, this waking me up before my alarm thing, this can't go down, because like, you wake up before me. And so I was like, you cannot wake me up before my alarm. I need my full sleep. And like, I said it, and I was serious. Like, we were just like talking, but like, I didn't really think you were gonna like actually like do it. And
next morning I got up and I just like tippy-toed around, and finally when the alarm went off, I'm like, good morning. Like, I was like, oh my God.
My alarm, my 9 o'clock alarm went off, and you just came in. You're like, good morning. It's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's I got phone calls to make. So I guess we got to get started for the day, because we try to stay on the schedule, because being a YouTuber, the schedule's so crazy. The other night it was like 4 o'clock in the morning and we were filming, because like we realized, oh my gosh, we have to do something the next day, and we wanted to put out the content. And so but whenever like kind of like the whim hit, but we said we wanted to just like be more organized, and we know that when we wake up early and just kind of like stick to the plan, we get more production out here. So that's what we have to do. It's hard when like kind of like you're like your own boss, and so that's the struggle here, is that we're our own bosses. And but we're doing good, I think.
We're doing
like
good.
we motivate. Like we're both not unmotivated at the same time. Like one will not be motivated. Like, come on, Mom, we got to do this. And I'm like, okay. And then I'm like,
we like the way we did the videos this week. We find that when we film videos like 2 at a time, back to back to back, like the video quality like goes down, because we're running out of things to talk about, and we're tired and this and that. So when we have like breaks in between our film days, like the content's better. So like, I enjoyed like the videos we put out this week. I'm looking forward to filming the videos like this coming week. And so all this hardcore filming back to back to back to back, like we're burning out.
We felt like our videos were like losing something, and then we realized, I think when we brainstormed with you guys last week, we're doing so much filming, we're not living life, so there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
But now this week we're able to talk about the shirts that I was bullied out of getting, that busted United Curls, okay? You know, the Idol's birthday package came. That's living life. Like, we have life to live. We have stories to tell. But story time, we can't just pull stories out the air if we're not living life. We have to live, walk the streets, do things, you know, and live life. And that's how we get story times. They don't just fall out the sky. So we were finding that the videos, and please don't let us do a Treatment Tuesday and then go right into the Wash Day Wednesday. We could barely squeak out a story in Treatment Tuesday, and then Wash Day Wednesday, we just kept saying, oh, how much slip.
So,
oh my God, like, so we just, how many times do we say, this is wonderful, smells good, you know, so much slip, and it was just like so boring. I wouldn't want to watch myself either.
Yeah.
So we just noticed,
you know, it's boring when you're like falling asleep, like trying to edit the video. I'm like, this is so boring. Like, so like, we got to do something different.
Yeah. I just kicked this
Girl,
bag.
don't do that. Okay, I'm sorry. I hate noises.
Guys, who remembers this?
Girl.
I saw this was on the this is our bag. Remember this, guys?
Why must you always be the clown?
I don't know, because I am. Who remembers this?
Girl, I'm not sitting next to you with that thing on your head.
Who remembers this?
That must have been mine, because yours was busted. That one doesn't look that bad.
Thing one, who's the first to say it? Girls in the making. Yeah, because she felt the quality of this one in the store. Okay, you know when they say don't open packages, she felt the quality. So we got home, she came rushing in, bumbling, almost knocked me over, went upstairs and wanted this one because it had the better quality. Okay, then I got the one that looked like a Brillo pad. What was mine? Mine was so hard. hard.
Yeah.
It was like just I had the little ball trying to dress it up. Okay, so this one you could just feel it. It's just like when you get like doll hair. Margaret's hair, okay, Margaret's hair is just like dried and frazzled, and then you get like when you get a brand new Barbie, okay, the hair is always like just nice and silky no matter what the ethnicity of the Barbie, the hair is just always nice when it's new, and then oh my gosh, don't wet it, okay, because it just literally turns probably like this. It's amazing how the texture of doll's hair changes, and so this is definitely softer, and this one, even the colors look different, so I tried to dress it up with the bow, thing 1 and thing 2, we were.
Girl.
Halloween.
Girl, I ain't messing up my wash and go.
I'm not bothered.
Girl.
That's what life's all about.
She's been through some things.
Live.
Girl, live, girl.
Live. What just dropped? That I know a bow doesn't sound like that. Something dropped. We're looking for it later.
So someone said, are you still accepting donations or is your GoFundMe over?
We don't want to take advantage. There's a whole lot more details, really a lot of changes, but I'm just really not comfortable sharing that right now because it's painful for me, the changes that have happened. So it's me, Tay, and the boys here, and we're just trying to live life. But you know, we don't want to just bore everybody all the time with all the details, but it's been rough. And once again, we've hidden a major part of our lives, and
which you guys would never know again. So like whenever we decide to lay it on you, it's like, oh my gosh, like you look so happy in your videos and this and that, but like, you know, after the our truth, like a lot of other stuff like went down. So totally a lot of changes.
A lot of changes over here, but we're still keeping our heads up, and the channel is a blessing. I see how God just kind of like orchestrates. If you're a believer in the faith, and you know you really believe in the Word of God, and you believe that He really orchestrates things for you. And so what happened to us last year, what we shared with you guys, I had no idea that He was really preparing me for this year. Because remember, I was telling you guys I didn't know how to pay a bill. I didn't know how to order oil. I didn't know how to do anything. You know, the car the other day we went to Valvoline, and like we were proud of ourselves. Like we really took my Jeep over to get an oil change. And the night before, maybe I'm extra, but I was on Google reading about Valvoline and what to expect and what not to get, and don't let them talk you into this. Like I had never done that before, so that was like a big deal. And we're doing a lot of things that I've never done before, but I didn't realize that what we went through last year prepared me for this year, because it's almost like last year, but this year on steroids, okay? So it's even harder this year, but I'm not as affected because I grew through all the experiences last year. So, and we're just really doing good. We're managing our money. Spencer coming home was a blessing. Adam being like a man now, you know, a mature adult, so we're doing it, okay? And I'll just share, obviously we're not mentioning, you know, my husband left, okay? And so I think the cancer became too much for him. And I wasn't planning on telling this tonight, so I'm just going to say this. It's still painful for me, so I'm just going to say the Mad Dad left after 30 years of marriage, gone. So that's where I'm at, and I don't want to talk any more about it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, moving on. Okay, so on a higher note, since I saw Diasha asking about the mystery boxes and she wanted to see the stash, since it's here, I just all I have to do is flip the camera. So I went through our stash. These are all brand new products, and so we're still trying to figure out how we're gonna do them. I got the products together, and so we were thinking of, here's what I'm thinking, like maybe just doing like a little YouTube video for anybody who's interested in a mystery box, just saying, you know, I'm interested. And then we thought we would do like a live drawing on live, picking the names. For this, it would have to be like you would pay for your shipping. We would have like a flat fee of like how much shipping would be, just, you know, whatever.
Guys, wait, first I have to give some attention to myself because they're all giving me love. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. You guys are gonna make me cry, and I don't want to cry. I want to still be my normal, tough, mean, hateful self. No more love. I can't handle all the love.
Yeah.
But I know. I feel like this channel's everything. I didn't realize what I was stepping into when we got on here, and it's my life now. It's like you guys are really friends, and especially like the Facebook community too. And you probably didn't know me well enough to really kind of like realize the change. I think last year I made an announcement that the complexion of my channel was going to change because less and less pictures of the Mad Dad were appearing. And then, you know, throughout the year, like things were tried on and off, and he'd pop up here, pop up there every now and then in a picture. But that's why there never was the commitment to the channel. Like I'd have the boys on and stuff, but I never wanted that face on the channel because that was not representative of me and MADCURLS, of our relationship. It was, you know, I didn't want to do those fake. So, you know, I respect him for who he is and stuff, but I'm shocked. I'm blindsided, absolutely blindsided. You know, I was the one with all the relationship advice. I'm living this now. My mess one day will be my message, and I will sort it out and be able to have some wisdom points. But to say it was a blind side, to say I'm shocked, I don't think anything is ever that bad that it can't be worked out. I think it's deeper. I think it's the illness that he just couldn't get past, the mortality of that. I don't know what that's like. I mean, I have MS, but it's not a death sentence. I think sometimes cancer scares people, and I think it's just like he wants to live his life now, and he wants no responsibility, and he literally walked away. I have never worked a day in my life, not one day. I was a stay-at-home mother for 30 years, and he left me in Connecticut, Fairfield County, with the enormity of every single bill, and never looked back. Never looked back. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do you do with that? 30 years of marriage and never worked and stuck with rent, putting oil in the house, insurance for the cars, I have to insure Adam, food, cable. I mean, how do you do it? I don't know how you do it. I don't know how to do it. But we're doing it somehow, some way. We thank God for the channel. That's why, again, the advertisements. It's not like we can, this is not going to be a retirement job, but it's keeping our head above water right now. And thank God for it. Thank God for it. Like, that just goes to show how you just never know. I never knew that this would turn into something to support the household, you know, one day.
Which it is. It's what's keeping the boat afloat. You know, a lot of different collabs and stuff have come through. Like, thank God.
But it really is living week by week, day by day,
month to month,
because
we might get a whole bunch of collabs this month, but we don't know what next month's gonna look like. Yeah. So that's like, you know, before, like, you really make it as a YouTuber, it's like hot and cold. So right now we're still hot and cold. Some months are really great, and other months it's just like, oh my gosh. So this month, it's you know, I don't know what this month's gonna look like.
It's gonna start aging me. Y'all let me know if my face starts
aging. We were
aging.
looking back at videos, and I'm like, I swear we're getting aged. Older. We're aging so much.
People used to say I was aging in reverse.
I'm only 25.
I'm seeing more lines on my face. My neck is getting long.
My face doesn't look as baby anymore. Like
the stress. I'm like, I said, my face and my hair is my job. I'm like, please, Lord, don't age me over this, because I'm aging. The stress, the staying up at nights, the racking my brains. I'm stressed to the max. Like, is it showing on my face? Like, oh my gosh, you know. But on a serious note, no, it's a lot. I mean, just what we just dumped on you guys, you can imagine the magnitude of something like that. Especially with me being conservative, old-fashioned, stay at home, not really venturing out into the work world, just loving my family, taking care of my family, my kids. It's all I know. I know how to do other things. I'm definitely capable, but I didn't plan on that. I thought we would just be together in our old age and live happily ever after, and I am absolutely shocked. And what do you do? Has anyone ever gone through anything close to this? Or any of the older women, anybody on here? I love your hair.
I think you're missing them at the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I have to go. Wow, there's just so much love there. Yeah, it does feel like death. Curls 78. I do feel like it's like a death. I have good days and I have bad days, and then it's just some days I just shake my head like, I can't believe it's happening to me. I never would have thought. I never would have had that word in my mind. Like there's like different generations in family, and so my mother and father separated when I was younger and stuff, but never. I always wanted my kids to have an intact family. I at least got that out the deal. They all were raised with him being in the house. So I guess I can give him that, but I think that you never outgrow. But yeah, he moved out the state, blindside, 2 days before Christmas. He said he was moving to Colorado, and he did. Packed up his car, started packing out Christmas. Can you imagine that? Me trying to put out Christmas dinner, and he put out a suitcase bigger than this table, okay, taller than me. Like, the insensitivity of a moment like that. And I'm trying to unwrap presents and calling people. It was like a madhouse on Christmas. When people always ask, I don't know whether it's lying or whether it's just people don't want to hear like sometimes the truth of it. So like, how was your Christmas? Oh, it was good. It was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous to have my husband of 30 years open up a suitcase bigger than me and start throwing things in there and singing and dancing like he was free. Like he was free, like I could finally get out from underneath this responsibility. You'll be fine. I don't know whether it was MADCURLS, seriously, because I think he was the type that liked to take care of me, and I think MADCURLS became maybe too much, to see me being so loved and supported and being so independent. And I tried to include him in things, but he didn't want to play ball, more or less. I mean, I don't know if anybody was here for our shared birthday, but I said, come to like the celebration. Everybody wants to see the Mad Dad. You guys love us so much, and you guys want to see people that come on our channel that love us as much. And imagine having my husband sit here on the channel and not say the right things, like I am so proud of my wife, I'm so proud of my daughter, I love them so much, I am so proud of what they did. But it was almost like a jealousy thing. I have to use that term. They said jealousy is crueler than the grave, and that's cruelty when you tell somebody on Christmas that you're leaving, okay, after 30 years and you don't care, and good luck, figure it out for yourself how you're going to pay the bills. I mean, that cold. And what do you do with that? What do I do with that? And so I think I don't know what you guys think it was MADCURLS. I don't know, because I'm stunned. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely floored. I don't know, but this is when you know who your real friends are. This is when you know who the backstabbers. This is when you see people like, seriously, I know like it's petty and it's social media and all that, but really, like, I do not dig anybody on that page encouraging that kind of behavior. To see him in Colorado and liking those kinds of statuses, and try to be a friend of mine, I think not. Canceled, immediately canceled. I don't dig that at all. Like, anybody liking Colorado statuses, you are canceled in my life, because how could you possibly? You knew that we were mother, father, the kid, Spencer, the military, Adam, college, nursing, Taylor, a teacher, and you really walk away from that life? I don't understand it. I just don't. Y'all give me the advice about relationships tonight, because I don't get it. I don't get it.
This is what you were saying earlier. Erica Washington said, my husband wanted a divorce for the same thing he married me for.
That's what someone said. They said what you fall in love with somebody for is the thing that you despise like the most in them later on. And I know that he has a problem with my talking. I think it used to get on his nerves. Like, just don't say things like that. It's almost like I was like hoity-toity, but I'm not. It's just who I am, and I've always been that way. I've always been a
Colorado
talker.
running. You don't have to change your screen name, girl.
I thought that was a joke the other day. I thought somebody was like trying to mess with my mind when I saw that. I'm like, Colorado running, when I saw it on Instagram, and I friended the person. I'm like, is this real? I thought it was a made-up name by somebody in his world. I'm like, seriously, Colorado running? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, your name stood out the most to me the other day. So I don't get it. I don't understand it. I think that it was just like the picture perfect, cute little family, and I don't get it. So y'all tell me about this. I don't get it. But that's behind the scenes. Another MADCURLS. We
Bombshell.
We dropping a lot of tea tonight. Hope y'all refilling the glasses. And
who just said it? Curls in the making? Was it not curls in the making?
Do we
Curly
need an
Ever
intermission
After.
so everybody
Right?
can like get some snacks?
Curly
and
Ever
come
After
on
said I had
back?
to get a drink.
I know, because guys, was I not the one that had all the advice, about this is how you date, but don't lessen. Seriously, don't lessen what I say, because I still stand by every single thing I say. I wouldn't do anything differently at all, other than maybe not try to be successful, not try to be something more than I was after 25 years of marriage and raising my kids. What do? Okay, I'm an intelligent woman, as you guys are all saying. So after 25 years of marriage and my kids are all raised and I was a stay-at-home mother, then what I do? Taylor reached back for me, and I appreciated that, because as he was climbing the corporate ladder before he got sick, he never reached back for me. He would go to events in tuxedos by himself. I was never invited to anything, and so I started being really upset. Oh, that's Adam. Every Friday. Wow. Hey, Addie.
Addie, cue lock the door.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
How do you not bring your partner when you're getting like lifelong achievement awards and everything and say, I couldn't have done it without my wife who was home raising my kids. Like, he just, don't tell me what to do. It wasn't I was telling you what to do. I thought the thought would come in your mind, you know, that you would want to bring your beautiful wife with you. And so I'm not saying it was picture perfect all along. There were, I think at the 25-year mark, it started to become a little problematic. So from 25, now I say 30, and he hates that. He's like, it's 28, as if that's going to lessen any more of his responsibility. But it was 28 actually, but I started seeing the major problems around 25, and I don't know what that was, and I don't have an example from any family, you know, to see what happens at 25. Does it happen? Does it fall apart at 25? Is it too much? Like, what happened? You know, I don't want to try to second guess, because what came out of this union was fabulous children. I mean, my kids, you know, they're all successful. Nobody has done anything to get on my nerves, because they know I can't take it. I always say, don't y'all get in trouble, because I have enough going on here in my life and my illness. I cannot be bailing anybody out of anything. So thank goodness they spared me from that kind of problem and heartache, because I couldn't handle it. But so yeah, so it's us. And so then God brings Spencer back home, and Adam's here, and so the four of us are doing our best. We take it day by day. But I love nothing more than have all my kids, and I call them kids because they are my kids, around me. And so that's a good thing. Yep.
And that's the MADCURLS exclusive.
Someone's ever called us out in videos as of late. Has anybody said we look sadder? I think one time I heard a comment.
Yeah, I think there was one, someone said we seemed sadder. I think that's when I started to notice, like, I was like, you know, we're not telling as many stories. I think we started to like blow videos out because we were panicking, because I'm like, we need the AdSense, we need to do these videos, we need to, I'm like, but I don't want to sacrifice our quality for all this quantity. I'm like, it's not the same. You were like, we're fine. I'm like, no, something's not, like, something's off in our videos. We're not telling the same stories. We're not, like, it's boring. I'm like, it's boring to edit. And so you guys were still watching them. I'm like, but something's off. And so we're trying to find that balance, because the YouTube really is keeping the boat afloat. Like, the amount of money we make from YouTube, and, you know, the collabs that might pop up here and there, like, that's what's keeping the boat afloat.
But it's nothing like that you can depend on, because one month we might get a collab, next month everyone's not coming out with new products. So then what do we do? So it's like the worry, it's the planning ahead, it's like the thinking. And they always say God doesn't bring you this far to leave you. So I believe in those kinds of things. I believe in scripture. And so I believe that God, every day, like a new opportunity, and we'll laugh and we'll giggle. Sometimes we'll be like, oh my God, we go from famine to feast. Like, 1 minute we don't know where our next meal is coming from, and then all of a sudden we'll get 2 or 3 collabs, and like, it was like unbelievable. Like, oh my gosh, you know. And so, but it is an unpredictable kind of business, you know. But however, so I don't need to be aging, because I'm gonna let this go on for years, because I've got to be able to support myself.
I keep seeing people asking how I'm doing. I'm good. I feel like we were, at least like us, like kids, were kind of like sheltered, like, and even like into our 20s, like I'm 25 right now, and like I still feel like we were being taken care of, and like we were sheltered. So it's kind of like we have to like adult really quickly. So like as you're like growing, like I feel like I'm adulting with you now, having to figure out how to pay rent, how to pay bills, how to, you know, manage my money and split this and do this and put, like, so I feel like, but I feel like this is good, because, you know, I'm 25, I'm gonna be 26 this year, and like I didn't know how to do any of this stuff, how to pay bills, how to pay for rent, because I didn't have to pay for rent. Like, now we all got to split the rent, and like, so we're all like, we're like, it's stressful, but like it's like good. It's like the breaking in period right now. So you know, I'm good. So we're working it out.
Yeah, we're always check to make sure we're good.
Yeah.
But what I'm not good at is symptomatic. Because of MS, you're not supposed to be in any stress. Well, is that not stress? Like, that is just stress magnified. So I have been absolutely more symptomatic, and that's scared me, because YouTube is our life, and I've got to stay healthy to keep putting out videos, and we want to do meet and greets, and we want to like do things, and so I'm having a lot of problems now with walking, and dizziness. I'm just constantly in the state of dizziness because I'm constantly stressed out. So my walking has really deteriorated. I went my entire marriage not being symptomatic at all. People would say, you have what? I don't think people still could see that I have something as serious as MS, but I feel self-conscious about it now, because I see where I'll like be in a mall and I have to hold on to, like, I try to play it off like the escalator railings or something. Not that I'm on the escalator, but like you know, like when you're in malls, they have like walls or bars, like they split the divide in the mall. Like I find myself kind of acting like I'm playing with the bar, so it doesn't look, because I 1 minute I'm walking straight, next minute, you know, I'll just kind of like veer to the left or to the right, because I'm just constantly like a nervous wreck, and so it really is affecting my walking a lot, and I'm just hoping that that will get better. Just, you know, because the stress of hearing that on like December 25th, I think it was the 23rd, and then having to live for like another 2 weeks with him singing and dancing and packing like he's free. Like, I'm like, I did it. He said, now it's your turn. My turn? I never thought I was going to have a turn. I was a stay-at-home mother, and I did my job. I raised my 3 kids to perfection. You know, I take credit for all of their successes, and I take the blame for when they mess up. But I absolutely did my job, and so there was no such thing as a turn. I made it very clear, as somebody said earlier, I'm very straightforward. And on our very first date, and he's like, I know you're not still like harping on that. And I'm like, there's nothing to harp on. It just was said. On our first date, I said to him, I wanted to be a stay-at-home mother. I wanted to raise my kids. I had no intentions of, after 25 years, getting out to work, because I raised my kids. Now I was either going to wait for grandkids or like just do me, and especially because MS came into the mix. Where in the world am I going to go at 51 years old with multiple sclerosis and I can barely stand, and now what am I going to do? Work where? Do what? This is a blessing. YouTube is an absolute blessing, because where in the world would I go? You know, what would I do? But so the fact that it's my turn.
Yeah, we have a super chat. I just want to answer it really quick. From Pamela Fitzpatrick, said, "What can we do to increase your income on YouTube?" Just watch our videos, like that.
Yeah,
that's basically just views.
Yeah, just
views on our videos,
and like put our channel name out there, like because the more,
yeah, share our videos.
Yeah, just exactly, because just views, because the views increase. If you watch it through, like, I guess you have to watch the ads, or at least the first 5 seconds you could click.
Yeah, I don't know how ads work. I think if like the first 5 seconds, like they force you to watch that and then like you skip it, I think that counts as a view. I'm pretty sure that counts as a view. That's basically it.
So yeah, I think that's the only way. And so yeah, so now you see, people never know what's like behind the scenes, and so now you see why the honey handmade meant so much to us, because like you guys were like, oh, you deserve it, like you need a break. Heck yeah,
I'm gonna be on that beach.
Yeah, we're excited about that. Like,
I'm
that was
so
a blessing.
Excited. That, yeah.
And I said to you, I said, if only they knew how much of a blessing it is. I said, they have no idea. So when are we gonna like share this part of it? And this just kind of like came about tonight, because I'm just not good trying to navigate through secrets and stuff. I just rather just put it out there. I don't have to worry about oops. It's, yeah, no, it was absolute blessing. We were shocked, and it's times like that where I know I'm loved, where I feel like there's like I have worth, you know. When you guys love so much like that, and respect me so much, like I can hear it in my voice, and I don't want to do this, but anyway, because going through divorce, that word, it's like I'm not even used to it yet.
You can't cry, because when you cry, I cry.
I know.
I'm not gonna cry tonight.
I know. It just makes you like wonder, like why, you know, why me? So when you guys love us so much, so passionately, and you know, so unapologetically and so loyal. Like, I never had loyalty. That was one thing I have to say. It wasn't perfect, but you know, I wasn't perfect, he wasn't perfect, but I never had that kind of loyalty. My personality and my persona is so much like bigger. I think that's why it worked as long as it did. He is not like a defender kind of thing, whereas I'll fight to the living end for my family, and he never seemed to find a way to support me or ever protect me when I would go through things, or people would say inappropriate things to me, or I mean, even sometimes on here, and we would point out things like when we used to get on, remember Queenie, guys, like things like that, and I would say like, look, you know, like what people are saying, and he's like, oh, I would ignore that. Like, I would ignore it. Like where is the protection from a man to say, they're saying that to my wife and my daughter? Like, it wasn't like really in him. And so that's something that I really always wanted, loyalty or someone to protect. And I think I became so strong and so mouthy because I never got that from him. I wanted him. I was the one that would kill for my kids. I'm the one that did all the talking and the yapping. And I think the personalities were just so unequal. He just didn't know like how hard I always went for my family, because he didn't go that hard and he didn't want to go that hard, you know. And so he really said, I never knew it. He used to tell the kids if we would argue, you know, wait till Adam turns 18, wait till Adam turns 18, I'm out of there. I never knew that. I had not even the slightest clue. And when Adam turned 18, 6 months later, that was last year, when he left, he couldn't afford to stay out because we're in Connecticut. He couldn't afford to pay where he was at and pay for this house too. But I guess he came back recouped, and at Christmas he left, and he left so far. He went to Colorado. They was like, he's not coming back. He drove. How do you drive from Connecticut to Colorado? He did it in 2 days, and he actually left the family. Elvis left the building. So, but I had a year to get used to doing things, because I just started managing things. I wanted to be more a part of this, and so I've got it down to a master now. Like, I know what to do, and just really everything. I have my little bill book and everything, and things get paid, and
you have it down. You have it down.
Yeah. I didn't think of things like oil change. The other day I thought, this car's not going to just run on gas. Like, things have to be done, and I'm like, oil change. I'm like, when does this do? And so like these things are coming to my mind, things that I just never did before, and so we're just trying to keep everything and stay on top of things. And so it's not like a hum and drum. Like, I'm proud of what we're doing. I'm very proud of that. And I'm glad that I'm teaching you, shall I say, so young, because I didn't know things. I don't know why I was asleep at the switch all these years, but I was, and I blame myself. And so if I don't encourage anyone else, you know, young girls, don't ever depend so wholeheartedly. I was warned not to, and I didn't take it seriously, because I never thought in a million years it would happen to me. That word was never in my vocabulary. Not in my life, not in my marriage, not in my, I just never thought. But yeah, it happened to me. So if it can happen to LoriAnne, no, I'm not going to say that it can happen to everyone. No, because I've seen worse things happen. There was nothing to me that warranted this other than his illness, period. There was nothing that warranted this.
Guys, stop crying. It's all gonna be okay.
Did you, Gail? Did you notice a change in our attitudes?
Yeah, I saw another comment like that. I mean, I picked it up too. I mean, I think you were just so happy that we were putting out content, so like you weren't really in tune, but like I was like, there's something off in our videos.
My girl, yeah. I don't know. It's the bitterness now. It's the meanness. It's you get nothing kind of thing. You know, who can afford an attorney? And so I just basically still am at his mercy. Like, what do you do with that? You know, because you can't really do anything. They say when the attorneys are not your friend, when the money run out, they run out. So I had enough people running out of my life. So I'm just hoping that he'll be a man, knowing that I was married for 30 years, and knowing that I was a stay-at-home mother, and knowing that he was my sole support. So you cannot just walk. At least I don't know.
The big
he did it.
The big noseness of it all.
There you go, the big nose husband. How do you walk out and leave? All right, $1,900 to start right off for rent, okay? Then $200 cable. Then we have oil once a month, $500. How in the world do you do that? And I never worked a day in my life. And he walked and never looked back. Never looked back. How do I do that?
What the boys think.
The boys are just men of very few words. I think it's an awkward, I think when I was younger, I didn't have a father in the house, so I didn't have that connection. But because Spencer's 27, almost 30, Adam's 19, going to be 20, you're 25, I think they see the atrocity of it all. But I think because he's been in their lives so much, there is like no picking sides, and I respect them for that. That is their father. They've known him their whole lives. I don't, you know, I'm never shutting up about it. Every time I wake up, any little thing, we're watching TV, I'm like, what did we watch the other day?
Oh, we were watching.
I'm just bitter
oh my God,
right
yeah,
now.
we were watching Sister Wives, and like Cody, like that man who left them 4 wives or whatever, and he was like, sometimes like I just want to pack up. He's like, and just run away from it all, and like you were
I'm like, it's like somebody else I know. Or I thought like I just can't. Every day it has to come out of my mouth. Every day something. I know it's like ad nauseum. They're probably like, but they listen respectfully. They don't give strong opinions because it's their father. It's all they've known. You know, I wish they would have a little bit more of a voice. I wish they would be a little bit more honest. You know, like I spoke to him the other day, and I'm like, you realize that Adam is still in college, that Spencer and Taylor got the benefit of you being here, and how is he gonna do? I asked him if he needs anything. He says no. Adam always says no. I went in the room, so I'm like, Adam, when you're asked if you need anything, you need plenty of things. Okay. I've never been through this before. I don't know how to handle it. I feel like I'm at his mercy, because if I say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, you know, I'll be cut off for some. I told him like he could have like a month and a half to get on his feet out there, but I would need how am I supposed to support? I said, you couldn't do it working at Pitney Bowes. How in the heck do you think I'm going to do it not working at all? Like you're not like one day you are going to have a big nose husband, and one day like why should your YouTube money go towards like maintaining us? It's just not fair, and I think that this home is his responsibility. Like this is our home, and that he has to have responsibility. He's like, you and the kids can do it. Like no, me and the kids can't. It's not fair. You know, Spencer may go back. He wants to go active right now. He has to do his reserves, but he wants to go back active. So I can't always count on that money.
My kid sister said, "Do we want to move?" Like, yeah, but like,
absolutely.
I'm like, the rent alone, I'm like $1,900. I'm like, that's a blow. I was like, we need a downsize, like something. Yeah. And so I'm not even like this is like a big house. It's just where it's at, because we moved here when we were like in like 5th grade for schools. It's a good school district, but like none of us are in the district anymore. So let's get someplace cheaper. But I mean,
and how do you do
how
that?
do you move? Pick up a house and move?
Yeah. He's like, well, you have to move. Well, I know that, but like how? Like, okay, I have MS. How am I going to start packing up chairs and tables and plates and like you can't afford a moving company because that's so expensive. It's easier said than done. Absolutely easier said than done. How do we pack up a full house? 2 women. Yeah, I have my sons, but this is like I don't understand how somebody just walks out away from responsibility. I've never seen it. I said he's topped any lousy man I've ever seen in my life do dirt. Like this is the dirtiest of all. I've never seen anything like it before. Just walk away. Just turn your back and walk away, knowing I have multiple sclerosis, knowing I've never seen it before. I'm stunned, absolutely stunned and hurt, and just one day at a time. It's just like a cold wave that hits you, like when you're sleeping and like you're at peace, and then you wake up and then you realize like it's not a dream, it's like your real life. It's when I wake up, that first rush in the morning, I'm like, this is my real life. It's really happening. I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, Ellie Webster, thinking about moving the hair products alone is a lot. Yeah, that's why we're getting rid of them. I'm like, we need to start like now, because we don't know when, like, if we ever, like, even with the Carol's daughter thing, that's why, like, we took it. We were going so hard for it, the call and the call back, because the money was awesome. I'm like, this could be, like, moving money. It was, like, a lot of money, and, like, we ended up not getting it, so it wasn't meant to be. But we're definitely thinking about that. We're cleaning stuff out. We're throwing stuff away. Like, just starting to just kind of clean out the house, just in case,
I think it was a lot. I think it was the cancer. I think it was the job loss, and he was used to having a job and having titles and responsibility and all of that. And I think those were 2 big blows to, I guess, try to defend that. Like, I don't feel like I want to defend it, but for that. So I think it became overwhelming, and we were practically out on the streets. It was our truth when we told it at the time. So I felt like the agreement initially between me and him were to put a story out there and both tap our resources. It never had anything to do with MADCURLS. It had to do with my little Facebook community at the time. And he had a huge LinkedIn following, and he had so many people on LinkedIn that he at one point was ranked #1 on LinkedIn as the #1 across the nation. That's how he built his LinkedIn. So I said, Jay, if you put a story out there, people know that you had cancer. I said that people will help. And so that was the first dirty thing that happened, because I put our story out there, but he never followed through. So nothing happened until the power of the MADCURLS army came through. And at that point, again, instead of it being a joyous moment, I think it became a very jealous moment. I think at that point, because at that point I took control over the GoFundMe, because a lot came out through the year when I was here by myself. When he disappeared, I was seeing all the stuff that had happened over the years, all the lies, all the deceit, all the dealings and wheelings and dealings of things that I was not aware of. And I said, you are not going to take this money that we so desperately need and squander it away. No way. So I locked it down and paid bills. That's what kept the boat afloat. And instead of being grateful and appreciative of a woman that stayed home that never did anything, the genius of something like that, to humble myself, to go out there, to make that announcement, and then to see the reaction, instead of it being a joyous celebration, it became a bitter thing, and constantly threw up in my face that you took all the money. No, I didn't take all the money. We kept the roof over our heads. That's where the money went. I had an itemized list of every single thing that I paid with that money, and so much so that I started getting off of different programs that I had started to get on, like oil programs and food stamps and all that, because I said I can't collect money from a GoFundMe and collect from the state. So I stopped all of that stuff, and I was really like, I think it should have been applauded and appreciated, but it wasn't. It was just like a sticking point. He was very furious with me and said that I took all the money for myself. No, I didn't. Me and Taylor took control of that, and we started figuring out what was more important to be paid. And and
we're at like the last of it now. Like I think the last of it went towards
the last
this month, the rent this month.
So that goes to show, like, we really did do. We really did just like kind of like piecemeal and only pay like the most important things, but we were behind in absolutely everything. I had no idea, and I don't know why, because when we took control, everything was up to date, and we really, I don't know how he ran the house. It was my own fault for not knowing it over the years, but I don't operate like that. I really just, I'm so glad I have the mindset now to be able to do it. I never thought that I could do that. So that's very, very heavy.
Somebody wanted to know, has family taken sides on each other, or like how both sides of the family stand?
My family is very small. It consists of my mom, my sister, my brother, and you know how kind of like families go. Like, I'm in my 50s. There's like various aunts and cousins and all that. But no, I've kept an extremely low profile. Everybody, I'm sure, is aware of it, but I haven't reached out and heard anything, and really don't want to really hear anything right now. I could really digest it myself. Surprisingly so, and very disappointingly so, his family has not come out strong one way or another. I think they all have marriages, okay? They all have, all right, but for some reason they're okay with that, and to me that's disgraceful, that you would not, like, if my brother did something like that to his spouse one day, I'd be like, are you out of your mind? Like, how in the world? You are way too old to be carrying on now, okay? Like, get to a place and sit down, okay? You're not no spring chicken where there's like life ahead of you. Like, you've raised your kids, you had a wife, like, what are you trying to do now? 62? Are you serious? But not having wise counsel. I don't know. I don't know what people think. Sometimes I think people love it. I don't know. Y'all know how people are. So I have no idea. But we appreciate your prayers. Appreciate you sticking with us in all our million problems. No, the heavy life. All we can do at this point is just really make fun of it.
Well, we said the good, the bad, and the busted. So the good was the trip, the bad was your divorce, the busted was that busted company.
No, we didn't know. Like, when we said
the good, the bad, and the busted.
It always just comes. I think the last time I froze on camera and that came out. This time I don't know how we went, because that definitely was. I could barely digest it. Okay, but it's cathartic.
No, because somebody asked, and then sometimes I'll see questions and I'll ignore them, but I thought you might want to like kind of address it, or just say, oh, we're doing like, okay, I didn't know, like, so this time I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask the question. And so
sometimes
somebody
questions,
said, like,
and you won't like tell me, because you're like when we first started, someone saw, I think I shared with you guys that I had MS, and they came to the questions and they said, LoriAnne, is it true that you have MS? And you saw that and you didn't share it with me because you knew I didn't really kind of want to go public with that. So so sometimes you'll weed it out. Somebody, guys, the other day said I talk too much in the comments, and you were like, delete.
They were like, mom talks too much. Delete.
I'm like, no, I said.
Erica Washington said, she said, yes, girl, my ex is 53 running around with a 21-year-old looking silly. Looking silly.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get it.
It's bustedness.
That's busted. That's busted behavior. I don't get it. So, like, I would just be so content to have gotten to my old age, and just like it is just too tiring to try to start a whole new life at that age. Like just like you deserve rest now. I don't know why somebody would move to a whole nother state. It just makes no sense.
Melanie Chevis said that her mom passed away yesterday.
Oh wow, that makes our thing look small in comparison. I am so sorry.
We're so sorry. I know. I think that's why Angela Marcinkovich is in here. She's at her mom's funeral today.
Yeah. I am so sorry, Melanie. Did it come out the blue, or was she sick? Not to pry, but just was curious. That's a tough loss. Like they always say, like, you know, when people complain about their crosses, and then I think there was a story, put it on the hill and then pick up the smallest one, and then basically you're picking up your own cross again, because there is just a lot going on. So I'm over here mourning, you know, my divorce, but somebody's seriously in mourning, you know, so, and that's why we're the Mad Curls fam. Lots going on here.
Oh, her mom was 94. Wow.
Wow.
That's a long life.
Yeah.
Wisdom Beta, I don't know what the bad was going to be. I just called it the good, the bad, and the busted.
All right, the busted was the company.
The busted was the company.
Maybe bad was like the leading up to that.
To the busted
something.
company? Yeah.
All I wanted was my leaving, guys. That would have made me happy. Okay, that's all I wanted was my little
And
leaving.
it's like, you never know what someone's going through, because like for the Angela Marcinkovich thing, like her giveaway was another one that was just like an issue, because like it got stolen off her porch. She moved. It was like some issues. It got sent to her old address that she gave us, and then, you know, they sent it and she didn't get it, and it got stolen, and this and that. And so like what if we were like, you know, well, that, like, we're sorry that happened, unfortunately, this and that, like, I mean, but we just like went to Diva, whatever, like we got her another one, and it's just like, and then like she lost her mom, like she was dealing with stuff, like, you know, you never know what people are dealing with.
Why would we nitpick? Actually, we went to Diva, and then we were kind of, because, you know, guys, we're like new influencers, and we didn't want to be like pains in the neck, and so I didn't think it would be an issue, but you just weren't comfortable. You're like, I'm not going back to Diva again. So we took a stash that they advertised, I guess maybe like the Christmas thing, whatever, I don't know, whatever we sent to her that she won, we had here in the house, and so we just took ours, wrapped it up, and sent it to her, because why not? It's just products. It's not a big deal.
Our GoFundMe link is always in our description box. We just put it at the bottom with our truth video, so it's in the description box on all our videos, just all the way at the bottom.
But it's better to just handle people the way you would want to be treated.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that we did nickel and dime and give her a hard time, because little did we know, she's come on live. She's always been a faithful live person. She loves it. It's so funny. She's like, yesterday, knowing that she was going to her mother's funeral today, she said, can you guys cancel live, or can you do live tonight? She said, so because I have to go to, like, she seriously takes live that seriously.
Yeah. And for like the Miami trip, I think you said, she was like, congratulations on your Miami trip. You know, I'm going to miss you Friday Night Live when you go. Like, we were just dying. Like, we love her so much. She's so funny.
Yeah, so when she said, I'm like, well, how do you enter a giveaway and then move? Okay, and so she said she moved, and so then it was stolen out, whatever. It was like, who cares? We just sent her another one. Okay, it's not that big, because relationships to me mean so much more. You know, the respect that you guys have. Why are we gonna nickel and dime somebody over a giveaway? It's no big deal. You know, even though we said, like, with these mystery boxes, so if something happens, we're prepared. You're not going to get the same thing, because they're mystery boxes, and every box is different. Did you show them all, like, the stuff?
No, I didn't. I don't know. Do you guys want to see?
Yeah.
So let me see. Like, so, hold on. That whole table over there is just groups and groups and groups of, like, 5 and 6 products of products for our mystery boxes. And so,
So we said that... we're doing that, and if somebody didn't get it, throw another 5 or 6. We can't guarantee it's going to be the same one. As a matter of fact, we can guarantee it won't be the same one, because they're all groups of 5 or 6 different products. But why tell you guys, well, that's too bad for you? No, it's just like respect. It's relationships, and you never know what people are going through. So Miss Lux Bay didn't realize, you know, like that. I was so excited to get the leave-in, and so it really meant that much to be that nasty. You just never know. So let this be a lesson that everybody treat everybody with kid gloves, because you just don't know what people are going through. And I'm tired of these fake folks on Facebook always saying, you know, the suicide line, and I'm putting it on my page for an hour just so you know, if you ever need me, you can call me. And I have seen more fake people. I have seen more disingenuous people. It's time to spring clean again, and not the MADCURLS family. That was a blessing, because I was spring cleaning, fall cleaning, Christmas cleaning, getting rid of like old fake folks. Anybody, to me, I'm a loyalist. You guys know I am. Anybody that shows any sort of liking of that behavior, I have no respect, and I don't want that person in my life at all. So delete, gone. And so, but it got filled back up with MADCURLS people, very genuine. I have gotten more likes and love on my Facebook page than I ever have in the last 10 years. And that just really means so much to me. And it's genuine, because you guys really care about us. So that's what I'd like, that's what I need at this point. Because who do you trust? Once something like that, trust is broken, it is just, it's hard to mend that. Like, you just don't know who to trust. You've just seen so much backstabbing and disloyalty, and it just makes your mind explode. It's just treatment that I just never thought I'd have to deal with. But you know, I'm just getting stronger for it. I think I'm getting a lot stronger for it.
Yeah. So the people want to know how the mystery boxes are going to work. Here's what I was thinking. That we would like put like a little YouTube video up like we do kind of for our giveaways, just asking like who would want one. So basically you would just be in the comment like, yes, I want one, yes, I want one, just so we would add your name. And then we thought we would do like a live YouTube live drawing of like the names. I believe I have 20. I made 20, and each of the things have like 5 or 6 products in them. And we would pick out 20 people's names, and those 20 people would like send us like the shipping money, whatever the shipping would be. We thought we would just do like a flat rate price for shipping, and just send us that, and we'll send you a mystery box. And like some of the brands we have over there is, we have Diva, we have We Dead, we have Cantu, Shea Moisture, on Jackie's, Cream of Nature, LUS, we have Carol's Daughter. We have a lot going on. Genitor Beauty. Who else can I see?
I see Eden Body Works,
Camille Rose, Jane Carter. Who else?
And don't worry, guys, I wasn't going through your stash last night. I was going through her stash upstairs.
My stash. Girl.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that just really goes to show how much, like, it really has to go. It absolutely has to go, because it's just a lot. And yeah, we definitely are going to have to get out of this place and find something, if it's possible, in Fairfield County, Connecticut, because every place is very expensive. But no, I can't maintain this by myself, and I can't count on my kids to stay here and support me for the rest of my life. Like, I've got to do something for myself. And knowing that, you know, Spencer wants to go active, Adam's in college, he's gonna get out and do his thing, you're gonna do your thing, and so I've got to figure out what my thing is gonna be. And life goes on, I guess.
and so that's that, guys.
Until I get some modeling gigs.
I'm like sideways on Instagram.
I'm just reading the comments that are blessing me and giving me advice, and
Yolanda, which DM am I
have
checking?
no idea, Crystal Garcia. I have no idea. I don't know what that's about.
I know I probably just look crazy with my head all sideways. I was trying to check Instagram. Yolanda said check the DM. Which DM? The MADCURLS DM?
Yes, I agree. Original Hershey. I know. Yeah.
Oh, Face ID. This whole Face ID thing.
That's so interesting to me. That whole face, we're talking about the face recognition thing?
Yeah, I just tried to go on. It was like Face ID.
How do twins work? Does face recognition work for twins? I asked my eye doctor that today, and he said that it's really like fine tuned, but he doesn't know if it's that fine tuned. He's like, he could wear glasses and he could not wear glasses, and the Face ID will still open up for whether he has glasses on or not. So twins, I don't. You think it's that fine tuned? I don't know. Does anybody know about the whole twin thing and Face ID? I knew I was. Jesus be a fan to Jane Nicole. You guys are cracking me up. I'll read all this because I know I'm doing a lot of talking and not looking down tonight, so I'm going to go back later and go through the comments because you guys' comments crack me up. Let's say. Delete. Pondex said, that's what I say, delete. One time you said my delete button still works very good.
Yeah, delete.
I like that.
How excited are we about Miami? Super excited.
Super excited.
We're super excited. I've never been to Miami.
Not Miami.
Not
no.
Miami.
Mm-mm.
And so I know people always like Miami tickets are like so cheap. Just like everybody goes to Miami. Like everyone goes to Miami. Okay. Spring break, college. Everyone's always going to Miami. So like I was jumping up and down.
Manny area.
I don't know. We'll leave big nose husbands. I was jumping up and down for like, oh my god, Miami. But like people go to Miami all the time. But I was like Miami.
Okay. Cool.
We vlog Miami, please. Yeah, we totally want to vlog it. And I know we have some subscribers down there. One in particular reached out. Our FH nurse mom, her daughter Jelani, the one who won the main choice, the Fro the Culture, and did the little video.
Remember the it's wash day, little girl. Okay.
We said all the time, it's wash day. We got some new products.
Yeah.
And I want to meet her so bad, and like I would love to have her on the channel, like do a tutorial with her. Like that would be so fun.
Yeah, because her mom sent a video to us today, and she was excited about us being in Florida.
Yeah,
on Miami. Yeah.
So I was like, if I don't get to meet her, I'm going to be so sad. Like I want to meet her so bad. She's adorable. Oh my gosh, it's 10:22.
Isn't it? My husband.
I believe Miss V said the runner of Honey's Handmade, it's going to be like the end of March. The end of March, yeah. We don't have the information yet, but I believe she said
March 29th.
March 29th, okay. Maybe like the end of March.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that could be her first YouTube post. Yeah, FH Nurse Mom, I've been enjoying like the little YouTube video, not YouTube, the IG videos you do of her, like doing her like little YouTube videos. So funny.
Oh, Colorado Running. That name, I can't. You may have to change your name. I can't.
Girl.
No, seriously. Colorado Runnings and born and raised in Florida, Miami is lit.
It's lit. I was like, do we get to wear all white? When do we wear all white?
I don't know when you got this all white
people
thing.
do that. They go to like all white parties in Miami,
really?
right?
Okay, I don't
right?
know. I said I never looked good in white from the waist down.
I was like, Mom, we gotta wear white. Look, we gotta get you a big old white skirt.
Not
some
at all.
white pants.
Yes, no, girl, no.
Girl,
all right. I just don't do good in white.
You're not gonna be able to tell me nothing.
I know, girl.
In Miami, like I just hope I get a tan, just like a little one. Like I'm just so excited. I'm so excited.
Pearl 78. Is somebody pregnant in the room?
Tofu on toast is.
Oh, okay. All right, so let me see who. All right, so I was never nauseous with my son, but threw up every day of my first trimester with my daughter. And I had 3 kids and never threw up one time, not ever, was nauseous, sick.
They're talking about the all-white party. See, all-white parties happen.
Girl, I never heard of an
They wear
all-white
all
party.
white.
Really?
They happen.
Okay. I could do a white t-shirt, but I don't know if I could do white pants.
See, girl, you're going to be asleep, and I'll be at the all-white parties.
Okay.
All-white parties rock, see? Wide leg, white pants for mom.
Girl, that's gonna make me even look wider. Like wide leg. I don't know. Like, guys, I don't know. I just never did white pants.
Girl,
like I just have to have just like the figure, like, I don't know, just a lot of
Girl, what do we have? We have
bottomless.
the rest of this month and like all of March to get Miami body ready.
I know, we're like,
because I'm
okay.
gonna be in a bikini out there,
I
so
know,
we gotta
like,
get,
okay,
you know.
we're gonna watch our way to get. Remember, guys, we're doing so good. We're going to the club, and then a key lime pie came into the house, and every time you turned around, I was marching back.
You
down
were.
to the
You
kitchen.
you begrudgingly gave me like one slice of that pie.
I sure did.
And then at the end of the pie, there was 2 slices left, and you were like, "Well, I see you have something over there, so like you're not getting any of this pie." You ate the whole key lime pie yourself.
I did, guys. I love key lime
Miami
pie.
body ready.
Yes, I just have such a sweet tooth, so it was so good. It was everything. Yeah, and you were like looking over at my slices. I know that was very greedy. I should
It
have
was
shared.
so greedy.
But nope, we said okay. It stopped. We kept saying okay. It stops today.
It stops.
And we got to be Miami ready. Okay.
Let's stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like a little sausage in a bikini.
Oh, you do curl set. I love key lime pie, and when I go to the Cheesecake Factory, I love the key lime cheesecake. My party's in Los Angeles. Okay. Oh yeah, definitely. Tofu wonton,
Oh, y'all with the club. I know.
crackers, and ginger. And there's something that I heard of when I was pregnant. It's over the counter. It's this red syrup, and it's for nausea. And it's called Emma. Let me see if I can Google it and think. Start maybe making the words because it works fantastic. Like I said, I was never nauseous or never vomitous because even if I got
someone said emetol?
Yes, yes. It's very sweet. It's like a serum. You take that, and it really takes away the nausea. And so no, I was never sick. I was so glad because you guys know how I feel about that kind of thing. And I was just, that was my main thing when I was pregnant. I was just so afraid I was going to be sick all the time. And thank goodness I really was not.
Oh, cool. CCJ said her husband has been listening to tonight's live and he's really enjoying it.
Oh, okay. Welcome.
Jacinia said, "Why did I start calling it the club too?"
And I started trying to call it the gym now, but I just haven't perfected that yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
yet.
girl.
Yeah, still the club.
Someone said white capris. She's gonna be in some white of sorts.
God, I can't do white from the bottom down.
We just gotta
There's
try
a lot
some
of,
on. Probably like J. Crew would have
yeah,
some like white pants or something, right?
Okay. I don't know if they will or not because I've never looked over at the white anything from the
I
bottom
want like a
on
set,
down.
like a white top and a white little
I don't know
skirt.
where you got this, but they agree with you. I guess it's like the thing, but no, guys.
So I want some white, and then I want like some tropicals. You're gonna see me in like neon colors and like yellows and oranges.
I think curly. Okay, she said amateur. That's exactly it. Yeah.
A white A-line skirt.
White sundress. An A-line. Oh my gosh, I'll probably look crazy. I feel like I'm going to go to a church meeting or something. I'll just like stand out.
No, but we can't go to Miami looking busted. I'm just scared of you with your packing. Like just
Why?
one suitcase.
No, I'm not gonna.
One
You heard her say
suitcase.
she goes, nope, you'll come in with Miss V. So no, I can't do that.
That we carry
load
on.
up luggage and yeah, I can't do that. No, I'm gonna act like I've got some
That
sense.
we carry on. I remember my first trip that I took. I ended up paying like $120 to check luggage. It was like 60 one way and 60 back because I like went way overboard. I didn't know how those things work, so they were like, yeah, you can't bring this on the plane. We have to check it, and it turned out to be like $60 extra, and I paid like I paid $120 in luggage. My first trip.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice. Is it Mariah? Did we get that Mariah Bell? She said make sure y'all wear sunblock. My boyfriend and I got a killer sunburn.
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
I mean you get excited, especially if you come from the East Coast. Well, that's the East Coast too. But if you come from like cold weather and you're so excited, oh I'm in Florida, and you want to lay out there, but that's serious. I mean sunburns and sun poisoning. I got sun poisoning. I remember one time.
Oh, is that when you get the migraines and you're just like seeing stars and lights from the sun?
And then
You're
the
just
sun,
sick.
it doesn't feel good. Your face is constantly on fire, and it's horrible. So it's one thing to get a little bit of color, a little bit of sun, whatever. But no, I told you, I am saying like I don't do sun because I'm not trying to bring out my hyperpigmentation.
I know. You're gonna have a big old. Has anyone been to Forever 21 lately? Like they have this enormous hat. It's like a small little thing, but then the brim is like enormous. It's literally like it's huge. And I'm like, you know,
and as many skincare products, you know, and what is it, all that glycolic acid and HAs and BHAs and all that. I keep on my face trying to stay young looking. You can't be in the sun with all that. You've got to wear sunblock. So I can't. It's like counterproductive. I'm trying to away age spots and freckles and
See,
hyperpigmentation.
I always
Now
think
I'll lay out in the sun and bring it on.
I want to get a tan, so why do I want sunblock? Like I never use sunblock
because you get it in increments. You get it. You still will get tan no matter what. I still get tan with sunblock, even sunblock 110. I still get a tan, but I don't get burned. It keeps away, I guess, the bad rays. Is it? I don't know enough about it, but you still get colored. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
Because I wear sunblock. You know, like there's a vlog where my whole face is white as a ghost, and you're like, "Ma, that's too much." And
see, people said that. Maria said I was not ready for that Miami heat and humidity. I told you it was humid.
Wow.
Because Sharon Johnson said it was humid, and I was like, it's down south. Like I think it's gonna be humid.
And last night, I think.
So we're gonna ask you guys, what are we packing? Y'all gonna pick our wash and goes, like, what do we need to pack? So we're because we can't. There's no bottle sizes and stuff. We on the airplane. You can't just.
Can you imagine? I'd probably be like Miss V. Okay, love you some match, but oh my God, they have me throwing away all my products.
They were in the garbage.
Yeah,
in the
garbage. I was already
garbage.
prepared to do what I did in Georgia, the weed ad. Can you imagine me throwing curl quencher? Not I. At the airport. So that's right. There's certain sizes.
Uncle Funky's Curly Magic. I know, guys. I've been using sunblock. I used sunblock last summer because I don't want to be looking 60 when I'm 30. You right. It's a check a bag. Checking a bag costs money.
Tofu on toast. Speaking about them, I did that. I would carry around Pepto just to ward off anything, just in case. And I didn't know that it's not good for pregnancy. Pepto.
Pattern pusher.
That's what I have in my hair today.
Do you?
Yeah, pattern pusher and curling, the curl smoothing.
Oh, you cute.
Lotion. Did you tell them? Because they always get treats on Friday night. Did you tell them the video that we did that we thought was really interesting?
Guys, this video took us all day long. We finished at 4 o'clock in the morning. It was coconut-free products, coconut oil-free products. We did our best with that video. We split it up into 2 videos, part 1 and part 2. The first part is the stylers, which are gels, leave-ins, and creams that don't have coconut oil in them. And then the second video is shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioners that don't have coconut oil in them.
And we really researched the whole philosophy. And we explained in the video that when we went natural 10 years ago, those were the products that we found the most that were able to accompany us in the video. And then we have like recent products, but they were so easy to find. If they had them, it was kind of like a derivative. And I think we asked you guys a few weeks ago, those that don't like coconut, do you mind like the derivative? And so we learned the word, like the derivative is like acetyl alcohol, and then there's a cetyl
there's cetyl alcohol and there's cetyl alcohol, and those both of those are derivatives of coconut.
And so
but they're in most products
with those. Like a lot of them are purposeful, like, you know, like foaming for shampoos or moisture. That's not the problem. I think the problem comes in when it's in the packaging, where it's like, for instance, like a Cream of Nature, the coconut milk line. Okay, that's when you guys are like, oh, I'd love to try, but I don't like coconut, or my hair doesn't do well with coconut. So we learned all about why different porosities don't do well with coconut, and how it was like a thing like 4 or 5 years ago, everybody just jumped on. Is there like a brand that has not made something with coconut in it and really like pushed the whole idea? Eden Body Works, coconut hibiscus, you know, everybody wants coconut. But then we start realizing it's not for everyone's hair, and people were realizing that like right now, I love coconut, so this stuff is dry. I would be slathering coconut on, but if your porosity is low, it kind of like just sits on top, and then it prevents moisture, which is even worse, and it's just caused a lot of problems for a lot of people. Once everybody jumped on the coconut bandwagon, now we're all trying to back away from the coconut bandwagon, because we found out, well, I don't know why I'm saying we, because I love coconut, but for those that don't, we have all the answers in our latest videos, and products that are coconut free. And coconut being the scientific name, that is it, Cocos nucifera.
Cocos nucifera.
Yeah, that's the name for coconut. So
yeah, we got down in the ingredients.
We looked for. If it had that meant that it had coconut in there. But the derivative, we let those go by. But we explained to you if there's a derivative of that.
So the products we mentioned won't have Cocos nucifera in it. But it might have derivatives, like, you know, the cetyl alcohol and that kind of stuff. And we explained like what that is. And so we did our best with that video. That video took like everything yesterday.
Yeah, so. Wisdom is better. Yep, she said, can't wait. Coconut does not work for my low porosity here. Yeah, that's what we learned. That
and they're long videos. I think both of them are going to be like 40 minutes. So get your snacks and drinks ready for that one.
Yeah. So, because we thought like you could easily Google protein free.
Oh, your name? I keep calling her Maria. It's Mariah. I'm
Mariah.
sorry.
See, I said it was
Mariah.
Okay.
I'm like, Maria.
So it's easily found, protein free or glycerin free. They list products, but we search high and low now unless we are not looking in the right place. You cannot like just kind of like Google coconut free, like a list, a compilation. Yep. And I said, so we said MADCURLS did it first, but if we didn't, okay, so then we did it.
I swear I couldn't find anything that was like worth anything. Like, you know, there was like, you know, when you search like glycerin free or protein free or whatever, like, you know, Naturally Curly will have lists, there'll be videos. There was no coconut free videos. Like, I could not find any. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to go through every single product, like line by line.
Yeah.
And I think we show a lot of products again. We wheel out our products again. another way to wheel them out.
Another way to wheel them out. We had a new one. We welcomed Mish to the line. We're like, welcome Mish to the wheel out. I said, every now and then we put when we can't think of something, we're like, okay, let's see what we can do with all these vast products. Oh, I said, I know. Let's do this, and we wheel them all out again. But they're now this time, so they've been in glycerin free. They've been now in our coconut one. They've been in. We haven't done a protein video yet.
No.
But every now and then, like they've been in our product stash videos. What else have they been in? I don't know. Same old tired products. I always say same old tired information, but we just keep putting a new spin on it. But I think this one you guys will appreciate because when new products come out, for instance, that Diva one, the coconut stretch stuff, like a lot of people were like, they couldn't use it because they had coconut in it. And I'm like, that was odd to me. But then when I started hearing it more, I'm like, what is this about? And I started realizing that it's problematic. We all jumped on that bandwagon when it came out. It was like this healthy hair oil, and I was putting it on as chapstick and eye cream, and people were taking teaspoonfuls of it because it gave you power and energy and all this. But then everybody slowed down and realized that it's a healthy thing, but it's not for everybody. They said it simply is not for everybody. And so
good night, Kate Wells.
Good night. So that was a fun video. I like when we're dropping a little bit of knowledge.
A little bit of knowledge. We try to do a little something.
Okay.
What other new brands are you guys excited about? We're trying to see which main choice brand we want to try. I want to try the exotic Kool-Aid one. I think like to add that gel and that leave-in, or is there a leave-in in the line? I'm not sure. But they have a really cool looking shampoo and the gel. Like I want to try the gel.
We went to Target the other day, and at Christmas time we got gift cards for the town that we live in, and before like the GoFundMe thing kicked in, I signed up with the town for assistance and help, and then they put us like on their little angel Christmas tree, like you get a little card and they would give you Christmas presents and stuff. So they delivered the presents like Christmas Eve, the things at the time the Mad Dad was here, so he got something. Spencer got something. I think he got two because he was from the, he served the country. So he's a veteran, he's a military man. Okay, he gets two, So they gave Target cards and gas cards and things. So that was really nice and generous. So there I was in Target the other day, and then the main choice, and I'm like, I just can't. Like my mindset has changed, like the frivolity of it all. But I definitely had it in the cart, and at least I got to wield it around
I know
the store.
we couldn't decide, so we were like, let's just put it in the cart and think about it. And then once we got to the end, like it ended up staying. Like we didn't get it. Sometimes we just like to carry it around the store for a little bit.
I couldn't believe it. I love the packaging. It was is it prickly pear or is that a name I made up, or is it's prickly pear?
Okay, there's the peach tea one, then there's the prickly pear line, and then there's the Kool-Aid one.
So the prickly pear was in Target.
Okay.
And it had everything. So I had the leave-in in my cart. I had the foaming shampoo, which I said, okay, here goes another company making a foam. Let me see if it's LoriAnne approved. So I had the foam and the mask, and I liked it because like right now, they said put it in your hair when it's dry. So I could go upstairs right now, put it in my hair, put the cap on, and wash it out in the morning with the foaming shampoo. The whole concept, the whole line just excited me. And I'm like, I want this line. So I wheeled the cart around the store, but at the end, the sensible me came out, and I said, this makes no sense. This $40 can go towards food, because Target has food. I said, or things like paper towels and things like that we need. And I said, we're doing good. Let me not start sinking myself and bring my old mindset into my new life. Like, I am the head of this house now. I've got to run this like a champ. So I said, I can't buy prickly pear. Courtney got a house, okay? I need to keep a roof over my head, okay?
I know, because we have a lot of connection in the community, but like the main choice isn't one. We were able to connect with them for the giveaway, which was awesome, but we've never been on any PR list, or we don't have that relationship really with anybody there that we can reach out and say like, we want to try this new line. Can you send it to us? Blah, blah, blah. So
it smelled.
We have to buy those lines and they ain't cheap.
Yeah, it smelled. I
when
know
when you want more than one product,
like 14, 14, and 14. So like what? That's like. Or 15, 15, and 15 is like 45 plus tax. Like no, like $50 seriously. Yeah. And I need food on the table. Are you serious? So I was just like, no, this is I can't. So I was glad that I said,
what did I have? Oh, I had the Dew, their new One Love co-wash. It was pink. It smelled so good. I was like, I want to get it, and then I ended up. You didn't get yours, so I didn't get mine. Yeah. And so I put mine back.
We're like, no, we don't need it. So then we're like, let's return it back to the aisle. Let's not just be trifling and just leave it at the register.
Stick it in the refrigerator, the cooler.
Oh, like we're in the clothing department. I'm like, let's just leave it by the t-shirts. Like, I hate when that happens. Yeah, put it back. Let's do the right thing. All right, that way if we needed to go, we know where to find it. But yeah, but no, it did smell good. And
someone said that our picture's on the Miche Beauty website. Oh my god.
Oh, is it? Hey, what's her name?
Michelle Ballard.
Hi, Michelle girl.
It's MADCURLS.
Yeah. Nope, I loved her attitude, and I like attitudes of companies that can
handle
LoriAnne.
And deep conditioner is everything good in life. That deep conditioner. You all saw my hair. I couldn't get over it. I was brushing it with that brush. My curls were just like boinging, and that was an amazing deep conditioner, which you took.
No, when you took I didn't take anything Miche, even though I saw my oil in there, and I
saw.
So
what did you take?
I didn't take anything Miche.
The oil does not belong to you.
I know that you. Well, that one did because you had your own buy. Like we each got.
Okay, but technically you were using my products then, my set. If we're splitting sets up, then the set that was on set would have been my set.
Anything Miche. I just took.
So you cracked open my protein treatment.
No,
then.
we did for the video.
Okay, but you used it, so I guess the new one.
Take the protein.
The new one would be mine because I didn't dip my fingers in it.
To me. It's on the line of the kind of protein treatment that I absolutely love, like Repair Me from Curl Junkie, and which other ones? I asked you, did Alikay Naturals have any protein? I don't think
their deep conditioners have protein.
But it reacted exactly the way Repair Me does, or especially. It was Curl Fix. They don't make it anymore with Curl Junkie, but I like that boinging back. My hair loves protein, and I was shocked when I put that Miche one in, and my hair just, oh my gosh, I just loved it. So it smelled good. Yours smelled like more like fresh, like cucumbers. Yeah. Mine had like that sweet smell to it. Yeah. So I just
You know what else helps us out though? That cause I was on the CURLMIX website and I was kind of looking through reviews. When you guys like post your reviews and like you post your pictures and you tag companies and like you let them know that like you got it from MADCURLS or MADCURLS inspired you or like whatever, like you saw a MADCURLS video, all those kinds of things help because companies definitely see that. That's probably how we got on like the Camille Rose campaign because they know like we have pull with their products because we use their products and our subscribers like their products when we review their products. So when companies have to see who's like influential. So we totally appreciate all the people that do like the hashtag MADCURLS made me do it and tag the companies and that kind of thing. So they know where the influence is, where it's coming from. And then that makes them want to like collab with us and stuff. So
I was intrigued by that because I like low maintenance. Like right now, I would be like doing it to show you guys right on camera. If I had that, because
that overnight, I know we're gonna have to get that for you because you keep talking about it. At least just that. Maybe you don't have to get the whole line of foam and all that. Like just get the mask.
Because we adopted that idea before that mask came out. Like we were just like plopping deep conditioners in our hair and like dry like this. So I was just like, wow, this is really cool. But and it's cute and it's pink.
Hi, Beverly
and
Wallace.
It smells so good.
This is her first time.
So,
let's give her a MADCURLS welcome.
All right.
That needs to be like a GIF or something. It's washing.
Yes, it's very cute. Okay. And now y'all see why I was so passionate about it being too late. Okay, that night, like there's always a reason to rhyme to my craziness. Okay,
when you were bugging.
And that was just like at the height of what I was going through, and like just it was like no turning back, no coming back, like done, like just angry, upset. Mad, shocked, all of those feelings went into my too hoo late moment because it really
which you still say every time that part comes up.
I sure do. I
hear you suck the air in and then you're like it's I just hear the clap.
Really because I'm blindsided. That is a serious blindside.
Felicia, I literally hear that in my head every wash day. Like I screen recorded the video, sometimes I just play it. It's wash day.
Yeah.
I love it.
So So, has anybody tried the prickly pear? Let's see if anybody tried that.
Has anybody tried it? Yeah, found it. We haven't. I think we have to go to like
Is it exclusive?
urban cities, those Walgreens, because it's not in our Walgreens.
Is it exclusive? Well, it wasn't Target, but is it exclusive? Oh, so it's not exclusive.
The Kool-Aid lines. Where? Okay, are these all going to the same place? No. The Kool-Aid lines in Walgreens. We saw the prickly pear in Target. They're not all going to the same place.
Deasha said you don't even do protein, so why should I hoard it? And she was the one that said she didn't think that she could get it, so I didn't even want to like put it in my hair in the video. But then I addressed that in the video.
Okay, the peach tea's at Sally's, so they all went different places.
Okay. Yeah, so that line that you want, that Kool-Aid line, there's like 3 different.
Yeah, there's a really cool shampoo that has like a pointed tip. It's like kiwi and something. And then there is the gel.
Yeah, but
Michelle,
Dee said you don't even do protein, and she doesn't. So why would she care if I took it out of her room?
I wouldn't care.
All right.
I just like to know
just why must you? T-shirts.
Why must you always do things in secret though? That's the thing. Because there was something else you did that was like a secret too, and I'm like, Mom, I don't understand what all these all these secrets are. Like we're best friends. I'm like, what? There are those lights.
What lights?
The lights we're looking for. They're over there. I just happened to look over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. There we go. We knew we got new lights because we're two have
blown and we couldn't find the lights earlier. What was I saying? Oh no, you keep like lately you've been keeping secrets. I'm like, we're best friends. We tell each other everything. I don't understand.
You lecture me
all
and
these
I can't hear the lectures.
Oh my God!
And so
I broke my nail. Okay, see,
did you?
Girl, I'm getting upset. Banging the table.
So when you tell me not to do something and I want to do it, so that's why I have to just go on and move without you. I offer, you say no, and I'm doing. You're not gonna stop me, so you might as well just like let me just do what I have to do.
You're like, real people move in silence. You're like,
real G's.
Yeah, you were like, real people move like lasagna. I'm like, Mom, that's not how it goes. You're like, real people move like lasagna. Who knows the saying? It's real G's move in silence like lasagna. You were like, real people move like lasagna.
Close enough, guys. Can you do a get ready with me? And exactly where would we be going? Even though
we kind of did the other day, right?
Yeah, we started a vlog.
We started a vlog
of us like getting ready to go out, and like somebody wanted like a behind the scenes and then cut it off when we start filming. They want to know all the preparation, how we pick out the clothes, how we pick out the backdrops, what we do behind the scenes before we film, like what's the preparation leading up to the filming. And then they said once you guys sit down and say, you know, welcome back to our channel, then you can cut it off because we know the rest. But they want to know all that we do. So,
because there is a lot. I swear getting ready takes like at least 3 hours, and that's being...
And is it including my 2 hours of concealing?
I'm always done with my makeup before you. Just as I'm like putting my setting spray on, you're sitting down to conceal.
Good night, Janelle 919. Thanks, Haley Cruz. I want both of you guys curls.
Okay, morning routine. Yeah, you kind of got that in the vlog. We were looking real crusty in the beginning. Your hair was looking wild.
You just put the camera on my face, and like after 2 years of being on the channel, I just always have to be on, and I'm always just prepared. But it was crunchy because your hair was like basically like this. It was flowing, and mine looked.
Girl, it needed to be washed too.
Mine looked a mess, and I think I had pajamas on. I'm hanging everywhere because I didn't have any equipment on. I mean, like just a hot mess, and I'm just like whatever at this point.
Girl. Do a video of us packing for Miami. I know that.
Am I allowed to pack, you said?
Girl, your bag's going to be so small, it's basically going to be a backpack. It's going to be a purse.
This is why I have to move like lasagna behind the scenes, all right? This is exactly why. Right here. Right here.
This is G.
Okay, real G's moving style like lasagna. I don't like secrets. I know you got all offended. Like I'm like, it wouldn't be a secret. I wish I could be honest with my daughter and say, "Hey, like let's do this." But I said, "No, we're not doing that." So I can't hear that voice. And I can't hear the bossing because I want to do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway.
I'm sensible. I'm sensible, and you're reckless. So
no, I'm not reckless. I just just a little bit more adventurous than you.
Okay, maybe you're free spirit.
Like I live a little bit more on the
know.
edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm of a nervous constitution.
Yeah.
And so I mean, even with my friends back in the day, like I would be like, I was basically they wanted to leave me home because I was like, guys, I don't think that's a good idea. Or what if? Like I'm cautious with everything. And so my first initial answer to everything is no. Like,
yeah, I know
no.
I can't do that. They spirits transfer. I can't have that nervous constitution. Like I just dive in, and no, I can't be. You're just too hesitant and tippy-toeing-ish, and I can't be doing all that, girl. Okay, it's a little Wayne song. Okay.
No, you were telling me to buy our new merch, but I'm like, you didn't buy nothing yet. You're like, did you buy any new merch yet? I'm like, did you buy any merch yet? Like, you were too busy buying Soultanicals merch.
Can't buy everybody. I had to make a decision. I can't be reckless. So theirs was just cuter, I thought, and colorful. So I'm honest to a fault, even at my own expense.
I'm getting tired because we went to sleep at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then we woke up because you had an eye doctor appointment, and we got dressed and everything. But then, like right when you were like getting ready to leave, like I just got sick. Like I just did not feel good, like at all. I thought I had like a stomach bug, or I don't know what I thought I had. I did not feel good. And you left without me.
I sure did. And then you said you're gonna go there and come right back. I swear I'm gonna go there.
I'm like, Mom, because like basically I wanted to go. I'm like, because like what is it, FOMO, like fear of missing out. I'm like, I'm gonna miss something. It was like 50-something degrees out today. I'm like, it's nice. I'm like, I want to go out, but like I just did not feel good at all.
And then I called you. I'm like, I'm out the eye doctor. I said I'm just gonna run by the mall real quick. You're like, no. I'm like, everything's gonna be okay. I said I need retail therapists. I just need to look. I just need to be in my own thoughts. I'm like, I'll be back.
You said you were going to pick up like an eye cream or something, and then you were coming back.
No, I wanted like the little miniature Sunday Riley. I like the moisturizer. So the big one is 65. Well, like I wasn't doing that. And plus I think it goes bad once the air hits it. So I just like the little teeny little $22 ones, and I haven't been able to find them on the ground anywhere. I can get it online, but I just didn't like feel like doing that. So plus I was just gonna run by JCPenney's and I did.
And then like 4 hours later, like you basically got home at like 7, like an hour before live, and I was like,
like I know I had live tonight, and I'm at the mall. I know that's reckless behavior. I know.
And I called her. I was like, where are you?
I know.
Who gave you permission to be out this late?
Yeah.
Get back home right now.
Yeah.
Mama.
Yes.
I'm tired.
Are you? Are we gonna watch Sister Wives?
Yes. Yeah. We haven't watched it in like 2 days. They keep
going on these panels when they.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I saw D Curly ask me what's in my hair. Just quickly. This is a day 1 wash and go with CURLMIX. I did the entire watermelon line. I did the serum as a pre-poo or a hot a hot oil treatment pre-poo. And then I did the shampoo, the conditioner, and then for the styling, I put the gel down first and the moisturizer on top.
Yes, but nerves can't take it, right?
Reckless behavior.
Yeah, Taz, we thought about that, the positive videos, but we just keep wheeling out these products, so we had to be a little bit more original.
Yeah, and I couldn't think of like the negatives. I was like, what don't I like here? What don't I like? Like I couldn't
and we don't want to be forced. And we thought originally it's a great concept, love the idea and all that, but we don't want to force to do net. We just did y'all love some
one of our most popular videos is the disappointing products video.
You guys love that video. And so yeah, so we said, so we like to do the positive and the negative, but how many more times are we gonna wheel out these products?
Original Hershey, I don't know.
About them.
She said, why are we so fascinated with Sister Wives? I don't know. Because they're fascinating. It's just fascinating.
Yeah,
it is. They're dead serious.
Like, and we watched them when they first came out, and then we stayed away from them for years for no particular reason. And then recently, I get on like my TLC kick, and so that's the story that that's the show that we've been watching, and like we had to go all the way back to season 1. Now we've worked our way up to season 9, I think.
No, wait, we're not that far. I think we're season 6, the end of season 6.
Okay, it's just the idea, the culture is so fascinating to me. Of the women and then the one husband and just how women are, and they all are just, it's just so odd, and I just like to watch. I'm just curious about the whole idea of it all. So we definitely watch.
Someone said, can we introduce Checkers to the newbies? This is Checkers. He's my giant 72-inch teddy bear. Here.
Who said that?
Because people keep asking, like, they didn't know it was like a teddy bear. And like, yeah, no, he sits here on our lives. That's Checkers. He belongs to me.
All right, let me see. It's weird and nasty. I didn't know it still came on. Yeah, TLC. There's always got to be something with TLC, I guess, to have to be on their listing, because whenever you see something that looks somewhat semi-normal, I'm like, when are we gonna get like the clincher? Because it's never just like a simple story. It's always something.
People are asking questions about Checkers.
They don't
know the Checkers story. Some people know. If you are in like a day
That's
one,
why I said who's asking, because obviously whoever's asking wants me to give my rendition of the Checkers story.
Yeah.
Is that somebody wants to hear the
Checkers? Okay, you have like a minute to tell it. Because you've told it so many times.
I have, but obviously they're asking for it again because there's people that need to hear the Checker story. Anyone that's on the MADCURLS channel knows the Checker story. All right, so let's hold up Checkers.
Here he is.
There he is. Okay, he's taller. He's 72 inches. Okay.
And his name was Checkers because he had a checkered bow tie. I don't know where it went. Probably ripped it off of him.
No.
Oh, you're abusive Checkers.
Okay, I love teddy bears. And even though right now I call her Princess Popaline, but I have Princess Poppy. Love Princess Poppy. Okay,
you do.
So she's just so cute.
Show them your.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at my screensaver, guys.
Wait.
I took Taylor off, and this is who I put on.
She has Princess Poppy as her screensaver.
I said she brings me great happiness. Okay, I'm going back to my second childhood. I'm I'm losing my mind. Okay, I have to just have comfort toys around me all the time. All right. So Checkers. I had a teddy bear once upon a time, and he's still in existence, but you confiscated him from me. And his name was Teddy Lulu. And Teddy Lulu was probably like no bigger than this, and his face is all smashed in and his body smashed. I've had him for years, and so there's just like no fluffing or stuffings, and he just has like a really pitiful face. He was a teddy bear, but now he's just like a mouse with a little pointy nose because all the stuffings, like he's sunken into himself. All right,
I love him.
You have Teddy Lulu, and like that's your like comfort toy. Like every time like something bothers you, you know, a breakup or something, there you are curled up on the bed with Teddy Lulu. Okay, mine is Princess Popaline, and even though I know it's Princess Poppy, and so but when the big nose boyfriend came into the picture, for some reason, he was intimidated by Teddy Lou. Like this jealousy, seriously, over a teddy bear. He just did not like it. I don't know whether it was a family thing, whether because I gave it to her, whether it meant so much to her. I don't know what this was about. But he was going to be determined.
Like when we went on trips, I would bring Teddy Lulu with me. Like,
and
so he knew Teddy Lulu.
Like, you would seatbelt him in the back seat, and like he went everywhere like where you went. Okay, it's just like for some reason he was like intimidated by this little smashed face teddy bear. So he decided he was going to do like one better, 10 times better in his mind. And like bigger is not necessarily better. It's just the idea of Teddy Lulu and the memories of what he brings to like you. But no, he wasn't having it. He wanted to basically kick Teddy Lulu to the curb, and he was going to give his idea what she needed to be liking. So one day we were home, minding our own business as usual, and the doorbell rang out the blue. So I went downstairs, and there stood the UPS man and a huge box about as big as me. I mean, the box was like up here, and I was like, wow. And it said Taylor Wesley. So I was like, Taylor, I said, there's a box here for you. So she's like, for me? And so she came bump down the stairs. And at this point, he was kind of generous, shall we say. So no surprises there. Like, we knew it was from him. And so she started, so again, the knife. What is that? All right.
Something just made noise.
Again, the knife. Her and these knives, she's gonna learn clothing, stuffed animals. She's gonna cut something open one day, okay? So there she goes with the knife and took off, like, you know how you opened up a box, like you had to cut the tape off, and out popped Checkers, okay? And like, wow, okay? And so like just pulling him out the box, it was just like endless. Like he never stopped, and finally there he was, Snow White, but to me it's just like a great big dust collector. It looked like he would turn, like he is now yellow, gray, okay, just full of lint, just the atmosphere, okay? And so I was like, wow, I wasn't impressed because, you know, just mother being a mother. And all it looked like was just a lot of bear, a lot of dust, a lot of lint,
a lot of hateration.
And no, hardly. And like, where are you gonna put a thing? A teddy bear is like cute, like a little intimate, like a little comfort thing. Like, what in the world? That thing is bigger than me. All right, we got to show the demonstration, okay? Please, like, let's demonstrate to show. You got to show those big legs, okay? Them legs are bigger than I am.
Mom, it's
all right.
bullying.
It's not bullying. We're just showing. All right, look at this. All right, guys. Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous. All right. Okay.
Wait.
It's just endless. Oh my god. All right. Is this not ridiculous? Okay. All right. So I was not impressed. This house is way too small for something of that magnitude. So, but you know, what can I do? Okay, the boyfriend sent it, so I was just all right. We'll take that thing upstairs. And so then that night, like, she put him on like a twin bed, mind you, and then she was just sleeping, all cuddling up between the big animal's legs, okay, her head. Like, he had more of the bed than she did, but you know, like girls, I said, and no boyfriends, and all, you know. All right, so there she was, and every time I would go into her room, like, she's all curled up near the bed. The big old bear had the most of the bed. The next day, I had to bear sit. She was going out, so I had to put that great big monstrosity in my bed. Basically, I found myself laying down on him, and all right, so, but that was like more than I could handle. All right, and I was just like, where in the world would somebody get something like that? But anyway, here he is, and there he stayed. But about 2 or 3 days later, the doorbell rang around approximately the same time, UPS, and I went to the door, and another huge box. Okay, another huge box was there. And so he's like, gosh, he's like, I'm always at the house. He's like, always like UPS deliveries. He's like, we're like the Verizon family, because every time he turns around, he's bringing like an iPhone. You know how you have to do those upgrades and all that. So I'm like, what in the world? The box was just as big as the day before. And so he said, for Taylor Wesley. Taylor, another box for you. For me, she said. She would bump down the stairs, all like youth and excited and all that. And I'm like, yeah, what in the world is this? And so she's like, I don't know. Again, the knife, okay, slice, out pops another bear, identical, okay? And so I said, oh, no, no, no. We could barely house this great big rusty dusty one here. I said, basically stuff him back in there and tape him back up, get that sharp tape. And so she's like, Mom! She's like, it's the wife. She said, picture Toy Story. And like, she like probably came all the way over here, huffing and puffing. I finally made it, like she wanted to be with her husband. And so she said, Mom, you can't break them up. And I said, I basically watched me. I said, Taylor, this house is way too small. I said, one day when you have your own domicile, be happy to get all the teddy bears you want. But no way are we housing another monstrosity, okay? And so I said, call the company. Well, when we called the company, we found out that it was a glitch in the system, that they were like just pumping out these teddy bears, and I don't know, maybe another one would have shown up. I don't know, but I stopped that thing on a dime. And I said, they said they'll come pick the thing back up. They'll send a UPS truck tomorrow. They'll packing label and all that. So I said, we're not doing a thing. I said, you were gonna babysit that window. And I said, tomorrow, I said, when that truck starts backing up, I said, hit it, wheel that bear outside. I said, meet the UPS man. He shouldn't have to come around and hear the doorbell ring. When that truck backed up, that bear better be packaged and ready to go. So the next day, all day, she was sitting by the window with the sob story. I was breaking up the marriage. The wife came all the way, and she wanted to be with her husband, all that drama. And I said, well, the thing is, if he's a real man, I said, he'll be going with her, okay? I said, she shouldn't have to chase him down. Like, if he was a real G, okay, I said, he would be going with her. I said, he should have his bags packed, and when you go out to the truck to bring her, he should be climbing on the truck with her, okay? I said, he can go with her, but she can't come in here with him, okay? So I said, so he has between now and then to make up his mind. So the next day, we're sitting here, and all of a sudden we heard the truck driving down the street, small street, heard the rickety-rackety truck, and then all of a sudden, you know how UPS does that to warn you that they're backing up? I'm like, good, hit it. I said, get that woman and wheel her out. So when the truck backed up, the man got out, you know, the brown uniform, UPS brown, and I said, I mean, it was the best sight I ever saw. And off she went on the truck, bye-bye. And so now I'm like the wife, I gave them a divorce, broke up the marriage, all of that. Maybe that's why I'm going through
a little bit.
See how I do, guys? See how I always relate it back to my
karma.
situation? A little bit of karma, guys. See, now I know how she felt. So, yeah, but can you imagine a glitch in the system for something like that big monstrosity?
Must stop calling it monstrosity.
It is. And so, you guys, so those that are on the channel, part of the MADCURLS film, everybody knows the Checker story. That's why Checker just kind of like just stays sneakily in the background. He just kind of, and we took him out for Halloween because there wasn't a costume big enough for him. So he had to go because he couldn't be part of the decor. If you were here at Halloween, we had all the background spooky and all that. And
somebody wants to know what them bears did to you.
They existed. Okay, they're just big, dusty, lengthy, and just as I imagined, he's nowhere near white. Like, you know how a polar bear's like, well, they're not really quite white, but like it was just like white, just like really, really white, sparkly white, and now he's just yellow tinged. If you can kind of like see, yellow tinged, like brown legs, like arms, yellow, brown, gray, just dirt, dust. You know, just a lot. I wish if I could just like just drop them in the garbage can.
Mom,
but,
that is so mean.
Yeah, but Teddy Lulu's about this size, and what? I don't don't see how that.
What vlog do we have Teddy Lulu in? Oh, our one to Georgia. They meet Teddy Lulu.
Okay.
Yeah, Teddy Lulu's in our vlog.
Yeah.
I think part 1. He's in the
Okay.
vlog.
Yeah, Teddy Lulu's been like all through their childhood. He has a voice. I give everything a voice, a character, and we can't go into a store. I have to zip the lips because every time I give something a voice, there's always other, like, I always like give a voice like, oh my gosh, hi Taylor, thank you for coming by and saying hi to me. When you leave, they're gonna beat me up. And she's like, Mom, they're gonna, the stuffed animal's gonna beat him up. So then we always, I'll just put him in the car and we'll wheel the cart around. And when we get to the register, I'll decide, and the stuffed animal always probably ends up here until Spencer, like a maniac on Christmas Day. It was a madhouse. Okay, suitcases in the middle of the floor. Spencer just came tearing down out of nowhere because he just had returned from the military, and he just had that military mindset of everything spotlessly clean, and he was not having Adam basically living piggish for a year, and so he was just like a maniac. So as a matter of fact, his manic state is still under this table. I'm like, Spencer, stop, Spencer, stop. He came tearing downstairs. One got a suitcase laid out ready to leave. Spencer just came out like a bat out of you know where, and it's this great big huge.
Girl, leave it there.
But they have to get an idea.
Girl, it's not gonna come out. It's not gonna come out that way.
It's
like a huge bag of like stuffed animals.
Tearing down like sideways, like, and I'm like, Spencer, where are you going with that? He goes, it's going in the garbage. Like, he's like, I can't like live.
He was throwing away all my stuffed animals.
Yeah, because like he was gone, and like we were using like his bed as like storage, and when he came back, it was driving him crazy. So now all of a sudden on Christmas Day, he's house cleaning. One's packing. Spencer's house. I mean, it was a madhouse. Okay, on Christmas, it was just
and then
crazy.
What else did he do? He like cracked the Christmas dinner open before everybody everybody was eating separately.
Yeah.
It was just,
like the mindset was like
so busted.
It was Christmas, and last year I said I fast forwarded to this year, and I said next year I'm going to be so much better. I'm going to really enjoy my holiday. Last year was just like a miserable time. I went with the big nose boyfriend and you over to his family's, and it was something different to do. But I just kept looking at this Christmas of 2018 was going to be so celebratory, and I just couldn't wait. And then all of this craziness, and so it was another Christmas that was lackluster. But it still gives me hope because Christmas is one of my favorite holidays. I love the Christmas carols.
It was LOL Mad Christmas.
Mad Christmas. It was a mad Christmas. The mindset was not like to cook Christmas dinner and all that. So I went to the store and just got like bags of, like you could buy those little frozen kind of chickens. Like they're really good. They're by Tyson. They're already cut, or they have like a beef package of beef.
We got like frozen chicken. We bought some frozen vegetables, made some rice. And we're like put a stir fry together.
That was gonna be like
the
meal. And Spencer cracks open Christmas morning, starts helping him. Like it was a madhouse, and I just had lost control of everything. Yeah, and we were like basically just like together in one room, and I'm like, let's just go do this. Let's just go downstairs and open up the gifts at the town of Monroe.
And then me and Spencer early in the morning started fighting and arguing for no reason. Yeah. Me and my older brother, we never fight, but we like got into like a knockdown, drag out. Like
it was one of those fights that you just don't want to let go too far because things are said that can't be taken back. And I'm like, where's this coming from? You guys, please don't do this. Like we have enough going on here.
It was insane.
I think it was just the house was just so in disarray, and it was just like breaking down in different compartments, and I was getting even madder over it because I raised us to be like it was like the 5 of us. It was all that I knew. It was like one tight-knit family, and that one disruption was wreaking havoc. It's like almost like, as they say, a cow gives a good bucket of milk and then they kick it over. Like, we've come this far, we've raised such wonderful kids, and why just cause this dysfunction for no reason? People are losing their minds, going crazy, pockets of argument. I mean, it was just crazy, and I wanted to get it all back under control, and that's the part that makes me the happiest now, that upsetness in the house, like that idea of somebody being here with the plans to leave but still living here, and I couldn't get him to leave any quicker. I'm just like, if you're gonna go, then just please go. No, like he wasn't. He was gonna stay here until he felt like leaving, and that was such a disruption. I knew he didn't want to be here. I knew he was leaving, so then just leave. But nope, I couldn't get him out any quicker than that. I even tried to pay him to leave because I just couldn't take the stress of it. But no, it was just kind of like that mean spirit, and it's coming out. And so that is like torture right there. That absolutely was torture.
Pondit said, I think you should keep in mind where the stress and anger are coming from, and be careful to put it where it belongs, not on each other. Yeah. So we definitely,
I think because that part of it has been relieved, because it's not that constant reminder. It's like out of sight, out of mind. So that's just good. And now we just kind of like just deal with like everyday living. And so that part of it is lighthearted now, and we don't have to deal with the seriousness of that, other than, like taking care of the responsibility, but just having that figure there in the house that is causing the upset that was too hard to navigate. And I'd come downstairs and I had to walk past where he was sleeping at this point, and the whole thing is just nerve wracking to me. It was just beyond nerve wracking, and same thing with you guys, and it's just it was very hard to navigate, but we did it. But Christmas Day, that to make it more lighthearted, Spencer's tearing downstairs in army gear basically, because like they had like these olive green long johns, and I'm like, he's like crazy. I'm like, what is going? Like, people are losing their minds.
Throwing stuffed animals away.
Like
That's
whole,
packing.
like I was gonna try to pull a sheet. It's like a huge picture, a huge bed sheet, and just overloaded with just rusty, dusty animals of the years. Like I saw Bubbles. Remember Bubbles from
Powerpuff
Girls? I mean, there's all kinds of strange looking. Crazy.
I mean, it's probably stuff that could have been thrown away. Like I wouldn't have missed it if I didn't see the whole thing. Like I would totally have forgotten. But
what made him just come home from the military and want to start cleaning on Christmas Day?
And I think like Dad had like clothes in his closet. He threw away all his clothes. Like he was just like cleaning out his room like a maniac, like just throwing stuff away. I'm like, you're throwing people's stuff away.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. So I don't know what that was about, but yeah,
we probably should take a page though, because we do need to like clean stuff out. Like probably stuff he threw away. Like we don't even know. We don't even know to miss it.
Yeah. It's like when you go to, like, all right, so my Jeep the other day, did we vlog that part? I think we vlogged a little bit of us going to one of those Salvation Army bins, but they're not for junk. So a lot of the stuff in the back I didn't realize.
So you went to empty it, and then you ended up keeping like
a lot
all
of it was like college books, and a lot of it was notebooks and just papers, and I didn't realize that it was more books than it was clothes. And then I started looking at the clothes, and I'm like, well, wait, this could be Poshmark stuff. I mean, it was like all kinds of J. Crew skirts, rainbow colors, like the year that they did like neon stuff, brand new with price tags on them. And I'm like, I don't want to do Salvation Army. This is money. And I said, let me just take the time to do this Poshmark thing. I still have to figure that out. So I said, not so fast. So we literally went over there and maybe put one bag with a few little sweaters in there, because everything all of a sudden had value, and then the rest of the
everything
stuff,
we couldn't part with all of a sudden.
and it's not a garbage bin, so we weren't going to start throwing books in there. So we've got to find. Isn't it funny how you have to pay for garbage nowadays to be like taken away? Who remembers the days when you could just gotta go to the dump, or you can use dumpsters? Like people lock dumpsters. You can't just dump garbage into other people's dumpsters because they pay for that, I guess. So we have all this junk, and how do you unload junk? I don't know. So,
Mama, I'm tired. Should we start the goodnight roll call, guys? I know some of y'all probably have been ready to go to bed, but you're hanging in there with us.
Yeah, LoriAnne DeVilla, that's Richard. Military life is so bare. Yeah, he lives on he always kind of was a very plain, like very simple person. He wasn't high maintenance, and now he's even more so. Just the bare. He got us doing it now, walking around with a bowl. Like he always has like his bowl, almost like I guess in prison you walk around with a roll of toilet paper. He always has a bowl, so he just puts like food in his bowl and rinses it out, puts it on the side in a spoon. Like, what kind of living is that? But
yeah, Erica Washington, we do have a Plato's Closet. You brought all your stuff to Plato's Closet, and they didn't take one thing from you. Not one.
They said it's not their clientele. It was business attire. It was more mature. Because it was just like J. Crew suits, pants, dress pants, those skirts, and they were looking more like Forever 21. And I was not giving. And then they said if you leave your stuff here overnight, then like we will get rid of it for you. I'm like, I bet you will. No thanks. I can get rid
What
of
D.
it myself.
Curly said, don't forget to like the video on your way out. Like, what do you YouTubers say? That helps me out a lot. Apparently it does. Likes on the video are good. So when you guys like our video, it helps.
Yeah, they say to put this in the
algorithm or something. Yeah.
And our videos are seen more or something. So
that's all it was about is views.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we did have. Yeah, you were like telling me about that Plato's Closet, but I don't. Do they do consignment shops anymore, or anything of the sort? Because to me that would be so much easier. I'm like very old-fashioned. I'm just used to taking things in person, speaking, telling them like negotiating and all that, and all of this Poshmark. Even though I have done it over the years on eBay, so I am capable. I just know it's just a lot of work. And
Style Encore, they said, it's like a grown-up version of Plato's Closet, so we have to look into that.
Okay. Oh, so it's like an on-ground kind of a place. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, because Plato's Closet was more like my clothes, like Forever 21 and whatnot. Aries bagging in the chat. Okay. All right, guys. Good night roll call. is starting
Okay.
now.
Oh, it's 11:14. Okay. This was a
You say
fun
goodnight.
live.
We say goodnight. You like the video, and then you click out.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Look up the clothes mentor.
So,
Good night,
Terry
Big Beautiful
Robinson,
Life.
good night. Oh, Big Beautiful Life, good night.
Okay.
Linnell L, good night.
Okay. Where are you at? Where are you
First time roll call, usually leave to watch movies. Thanks for staying, Lovely Bliss. Good night.
I don't know where you're.
Christina Mendez, good night. Kid's sister, good
Oh,
night.
okay. Okay. I see where you're at. All right.
Girlfriend, good night. Incredible Me, Diasha P, Healy Means, good night.
I'm
Cat.
paralyzed with misunderstanding.
Good
You guys know I'm
night.
the friend that never goes to sleep, so I'm not following the good night. I'm looking to see where I should fit in.
Tanya Clinton, oh, you're not ready to say good night, girl.
I'm not. I don't know where to fit in. I don't know where you're.
Girl, you're gonna come watch movies with me, girl. It's gonna be okay. That's how the rest of your evening's gonna go.
Okay. See.
Those are your plans. The itinerary.
She's not past my shirts yet.
The itinerary for you this evening.
Okay. Good night, Latrice. She said, good night, everyone. Have a blessed weekend.
Thank you. Terry Robinson, she'll be thinking of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thoughts and prayers for MADCURLS.
Strength.
And
Strength.
strength.
My little key, like that one that said strong on it. I was supposed to pay it forward. I won't be paying it forward. No time. I explained it to the woman today in the eye doctor. She goes, oh, so when will you be ready to get rid of it? I said, no time soon.
Oh, snap. We're missing all our good nights.
Okay.
Wait. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right, you know I go off on a
okay.
tangent.
Where'd I leave off of? Oh, snap. Okay. Tanya Clinton. Maybe this will be the waiver. Flowtress 106, D. Curly, Original Hershey, Erica Washington, Yolanda Mondi, Stephanie Whitehead, Jacinia, Felicia, FH Nurse Mom, Plant-Based Foodie, is it Myra Lou Beauty? Zoe the Aquarius, Sarah Fentine. Do you see where I am?
Nope, I don't.
Okay. Alicia Price, Sharon Johnson, Pondek, Taz, Cami H, Lillian Davila, Arlene Williams, Leslie LeBron,
Did you go?
Linda Smith. I haven't scrolled down yet. What do you mean? Did I go up?
I see you at 11:15. Okay, I'm at
D. Cordero.
Okay, I see where you're at. Cat, right?
Nope. Camden Caldwell.
Okay.
Um,
I don't want to go night, but good night.
Tammy Y8. Wait, no, Tammy H. 82. Latrice Hubbard, Colorado Running. Curly Ever After, Gigi and Crystal. Beagle Lady. Do you see where I am? J. Nicole.
All right, so you have a flower.
Chris
by
Lynn.
you. All right.
Tish Harris.
Okay, I see. Then Ari Brown, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
And Pondek.
All right. What are we watching tonight? Sister Wives.
Sister Wives.
Okay. Curls 78.
Oh no, I said it wrong. Wait,
Wait, which one?
Alicia.
Alicia?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. DTW Texas. Good night, all. All right. You say the next one.
Girl, I just lost my place.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Tish Harris.
I don't know.
No. I know. We said goodnight to these people. They're just coming back with hearts.
We said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dolores Schuyler.
Okay.
Flowtress 106. Tina
No, it's
Moses.
not 106. It's Flowtress 06.
Girl, I'm going cross-eyed, girl. I'm tired. Okay, so you say the names, I'll wave.
All right, Tina Moses. Good night. Praying for you. Thank you. Let's see. Mustafa. Is it ch or is it ch? Okay. Good night.
Girl, he wasn't talking to us, girl. He was talking to Ari, girl.
Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. Y'all keep talking. All right. CCJ. Praying for you as always. Thank you. Okay. All things Gabrielle. Good night. Ari Brown. Good night, fam. Okay. We pulled her away from her chat.
She said you're gonna have to add me first because I'm not bothered.
Wait,
Girl, Ari's so funny. Girl, you're missing all the tea in the chat, girl.
All right. So Joyce. Is it Delafus? Good night. MDMK 1333.
First time watcher. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming and staying. All right. Kat has the hand up. Alicia Price. There, you said it wrong.
It's
again.
Alicia.
Alicia. Yeah, why do we keep saying Alicia? Girl, you might have to be like that guy that came over that he started calling me Cheryl. I said, you look like a Paul to me. And his name was it Robert? And they said, you look like a Cheryl to me. And so he was not having it. So Alicia's not going to be having it, so she's going to be making up a name for you. She's going to be making up one for me. Okay, make sure you just make up a pretty one for me, okay? I've been through enough. All right. All right, we have the Cordero. Oh, they're just...
Wait, it's like Miralu? Miralu?
Where?
I said it wrong. I said Miralu. It's Miralu.
No, it's where are you at?
Miralu.
Where are you?
At the bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, did you scroll past a lot of people?
No, girl. I didn't.
I don't remember you saying Arlene. I don't remember you saying Nicalia. Is it Campbell?
Girl.
Good night, guys. I don't remember you saying
Girl,
those
I'm gonna
names.
pass out, girl.
Okay. Oh, Ari, I can't with her. Girl,
are you saying goodnight to people?
Okay, I'm just reading people's comments. Okay, I'm just looking at Ari Brown Thug Life. Okay, I just respect stuff like that. Okay.
Girl.
All right. Anyway, Delia Williams. Okay, hi, I'm new. Okay, we already said she was new. All right.
No.
You'll see that we just kind of go astray. We'll get it back. Okay. All right. Then we have the MDMK 1333. Okay. People always say it all weird. Okay, girlfriend. Oh, she's gonna catch up on Celebrity Big Brother. We never saw that.
No, I watched Survivor. I watched
I know, and I wanted to.
Survivor starting soon. I think February 28th.
Yeah, and I had the little extra add-on package. Back as Spencer would say, in the good old days. But I was getting rid of stuff left, right,
I know
and
when
center.
you got a hold of the bills, you were chopping everything. You were like, no channels, no this, basic cable, no extra apps. Like you were.
I got rid of Hulu. Netflix is hanging on by a string.
You were getting rid of everything.
I had Amazon, and then I had little add-ons. So I had on CBS add-on because you wanted Survivor. So chop that went. I said, no, we're having these add-ons. If we don't catch it on the night, then oh well. So anybody that kind of does the chat for Taylor, make sure you all do that Twitter thing during that time.
We don't Twitter.
Because
we Instagram.
Oh, okay. No, I thought one time you were doing Twitter with whatever
no,
it is.
Leslie
Do it during the time of the show because there will not be any watchback.
Remember during Thanksgiving you made me cook dinner and not watch
the string
Survivor?
beans. Yeah, you came down there with a winter hat on and a scarf because you were rebelling because I made you do a little bit of work the night before Thanksgiving.
But you knew it was Survivor time.
Mm-hmm.
See, not cool.
Okay. All right. The curly fit cheek. Good night. All right, Sheila Wright just getting back, and you guys are still here. Doris Smith, good night from OKC. That's OKC.
Oakland? No, it's not. Don't quote me.
I was OKC.
Is it Oakland? No, it's not Oakland. I don't know. OKC?
Okay. I don't know. Doris Smith was OKC.
Oklahoma? I don't know.
Okay, Erica Fleming, good night, fam. You'll be in my prayers. See you on Facebook.
Oklahoma City. Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right, Erica. See you on Facebook around the OK Corral.
All right, girl, I'm ready to go to bed.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying my good nights. Okay, Aries got hearts. All right, then we have Curly Taylor. I missed it. Good night. Sheila Wright, night. Evelina Rodriguez, yellow hearts. Good night. Is it Miralu Beauty? It's like Miralu. I don't mind though. LOL. Stop it. Okay. Him and Ari are still carrying a conversation.
Girl, I'm
right,
cutting
Larissa,
you off now, girl.
Is it Magisha? Thank you
Girl.
so much. It is now 4:20 a.m. in Manchester, England. Love you guys. Good night. I love England.
Girl.
Everything English.
Girl.
I was meant to be royalty, and maybe one day I will. Meghan Markle did. After her divorce, maybe I'll be royalty one day too. I ain't gonna know none of y'all at that point. Okay, guys.
All right, I'm putting you to bed.
All right.
Now.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for all the support, all the love, as you guys always show. And once again, another chip of the old block. No, another revealing of our true lives. Cause we're just that stupid, we just reveal too much, or we're just that honest, or we just really feel super comfortable. But Friday nights is where it's at. Never planned. You just never know what's gonna happen here. It just takes a left turn or right turn. You just never know. But we all just grow and learn, and we were mourning different things tonight. A real mourning, a death, and then a mourning of my life and style. Anyway.
Miralu said, "Tay, you got me calling my daughter girl." I know we see that comment a few times. People are saying like that they call their mom like girl, or their moms will call their daughters girl. Girl. Sometimes that's all you can say. Sometimes literally we'll just be sitting watching TV and all of a sudden we'll just be like girl. Like we just say it. Like I don't know.
Like I know. We'll just like see something.
It's like girl.
All right, Jen loves nail polish. Okay.
All right, girl. I'm pressing this button now.
Leslie LeBron. Sweet dreams.
Love y'all so much.
All right, guys. All right.
We'll see you guys in our videos this week.
And
next Friday Night Live.
Yep. Thanks for joining us all night, taking on all of our problems once again. So we just appreciate that. So we got it all out, and is there anything else? Nope, I think that's just about
That's
the
enough
worst
for
of it
this
all,
video, right? I think that's the worst of it all.
Yeah, that's
for
the worst
now.
of it all. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, we love the MADCURLS fam, and we'll see you guys. All right. Nighty night.
Okay, you go press the button.
Oh, I get to press the button.
Girl, you get to do the honors.
All right.